Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Tuesday night Q&A hangout. Hope you guys are doing well. This is the absolute drought. I guess I titled that. The offseason drought is officially here. For like the next 4 to 5 weeks, it's going to be rough. But together, we're going to make it through, and we will continue scraping what news we can find. Hopefully the Chiefs make a couple signings like veteran edge, and yeah, we'll see. But I don't know. That's not going to happen tonight. But regardless, we're going to hang out. We're going to chat. Love to answer your questions. Sleepyface, thanks for these 99-cent dono bombs, man. Appreciate y'all. So let's hang out. Let's answer questions. Let's talk Chiefs. And let's talk about this little submersible thing that is at the bottom of the ocean right now, because I am very intrigued by it. But first, how about the Chiefs? You know, it's a slow time in football land, in the NFL realm, when I spent 20 minutes today researching a lost submersible. It's not a submarine. I don't know. It's not a submarine. It's like it's like kind of like a submarine. It's like a 5-person submarine that was full of some wealthy people that paid a bunch of money to go down and look at the Titanic, 12,000 feet below sea level, and they can't find him, and they're running out of oxygen. They probably won't find him, to be honest, because they are 12,000 feet below sea level minimum, maybe further, and the average military submarine goes down 2,000 to 3,000 feet. I don't think they're going to find them, but it is a crazy situation, in my opinion. I don't care how much money I make, guys. Don't ever let me go in a little submarine, ever. You slap me right in the face, just, Cole, no, Cole, don't do that. You know, if I say, hey, I want to do something crazy and raise some money for St. Jude like Tom Grassi or something, you know, that's fine. But if I'm going to go in a submarine that's controlled by what looks to be like an Xbox controller, please don't let me go in there. Don't let me go in there. Oh, darn, what up, dude? The death waiver? I don't know anything about that. Yo, Justin, thanks for the membership, bro. Whoa, Jeremy with the 10 gifted. Holy smokes. Jeremy, thanks so much, bro. And then Sleepy had a couple 99-cent bombs, too. I appreciate that. Night Haunter's in here. What up, what up? Don't run. What's up, dude? Don't run, just walk. Are you going to KC when Tom Grassi comes? Yes, sir, Luco. Definitely going. Yes. We will do that for sure. Troy with the 6 months, man. Got the red badge. Looks good. 6 months. Let's freaking go. Is it football season yet? We're all live in a yellow submarine. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how much you guys have looked up that. I mean, I got sidetracked today for 20 minutes. I saw it on the Pat McAfee show, and I was like, whoa. So I started looking it up, and the Titanic is trending because they went down to go find it. They went down to go find the Titanic. And they're gone. They're missing. And there's no beacon on it. There's no tracking beacon. For whatever reason, they're going that far down, and there ain't no tracking beacon. I don't know. It's a little nuts, if you ask me. It's this. It's this little submarine that fits 5 people, and it's controlled by that. It's controlled by an Xbox controller, and that's all you can see. I mean, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And as far as football news goes, there's not much going on. I dropped a video last night talking about a Chris Jones extension, more than likely coming. Albert Breer talked about, in his opinion, it's not if Chris Jones signs his extension, it's when. So that's good news. Other than that, I mean, D-Hop is potentially holding out closer to training camp to see if he can land on a contender, although he still could sign with the Titans. He still could sign with the Patriots. But yeah, I mean, he was in final talks. The Chiefs were in final talks with him pre-draft about a trade. And so they were one of the last teams in on that, and he's probably still a little bit interested of at least circling back with the Chiefs, and he knows that in order for the Chiefs to even have any money, they got to get a Chris Jones extension done. So he's probably biding his time a little bit. Will the Chiefs sign D-Hop, dude? I don't think so. I don't think it's super likely, and I can't wait. I can't wait for somebody to sign that man. I don't care if it's the Chiefs. I don't think it's going to be the Chiefs. I just can't wait for him to sign somewhere so we can have something. Well, we won't really have anything else to talk about at this point in the offseason, but we do have some stuff coming up. Like, when is the Thursday night? When is the match with Patrick Mahomes? When is that? June 29th. Okay, so that's in a week and 2 days. So we'll stream during that and like hang out and react to that. Jeremy, thanks again for the 10 bomb, dude. Holy smokes. Yo, Justin with the 5. Last I heard, the sub has about 35 hours of breathable air. The coast set at 4 p.m. Eastern during the conference. There was 40 hours left. Yeah, I saw that this morning. They went down with like 96 hours of air on Sunday. And it is now Tuesday night. Still can't find them. I mean, geez Louise. Daniel with the $5 super sticker. Thank you, man. I know you still can't do super chats, but I appreciate the super stickers. You picked a good one. Says good job. Appreciate that. Yo, Rachel with the 20 bomb. Rachel, thank you for the 20. Here's what I know about Tom's visit to KC so far. Haven't heard any updates from Tom if he got a tour or not. Not sure if a fan event at Arrowhead will happen, but we will for sure have a meetup at a venue in the evening. So there you have it from Rachel. Rachel is kind of going to help Tom and Johnny once they get into Kansas City and kind of take them around and stuff like that. So Rachel is kind of heading it up a little bit. So appreciate that. Rachel, thanks for the update, and thanks for the 20 bomb. Pat is the GOAT. I like that, Jen. Yeah, I saw that, Yosib. It's not funny. But yeah, he's under police investigation for like slapping somebody or hitting somebody. I've read 2 articles on it. I don't have enough info really digested to speak or weigh in on it. You know, I feel like the longer I do YouTube and the more I make videos and cover news, I get more hesitant to get out on the front end of all that stuff, because I just need sometimes a little bit more I need more info. I need a little bit more from the investigation. Like, I didn't talk about, and I don't talk about this much, but I didn't talk about the Jackson situation for a little while because I was like, well, I need the investigation to play out. When it finally played out and homie got booked, and it's still not done, but I at least gave an update, but I waited quite a while because I'm like, I don't want to be first. I don't like being first on some of that stuff. If it's case in point, Chiefs sign player ABC, I mean, that's easy. You can report on that. That is what happened. It's clear as day. That's a fact. You know, with some of the stuff with Tyreek, like, I saw it, but like, I need more than TMZ, you know, reporting on an article from a local news org in the area. For all I know, he slapped some dude across the back of the head for being an idiot, and the dude filed a report, but I have no idea. I mean, Chris Lammons straight up sucker punched somebody on camera, you know, and that came out later. And that wasn't good. So hopefully it wasn't something like that. I mean, that's not good for Tyreek. So, not cool. Barbecue festivals this weekend. Ooh, yeah. Uri, me and Danny, well, everybody, but Uri, who's talking about the barbecue festival, me and Danny are going away this weekend for our 10-year anniversary, wedding anniversary, 10 years. So we'll be out of pocket like Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. However, that's pretty exciting. CNN just reported OceanGate was warned of catastrophic failure due to safety problems. It wasn't a safe sub. Jeez Louise. It was the 3rd time they've done it, though, which is weird. Yo, Amani. Hey, and I got big money on June 29th, plus a Cole live stream, big dubs. Let's go. Are you betting on the event? Is that what you're saying? Now would have been the time for Netflix to drop the quarterback series. Yeah, they're waiting. July 12th, right? Isn't that when it is? Yeah, Jen. I read the story, and I don't know. There's nothing there yet. Not really. Kung Fu, thanks, man. Appreciate you, brother. Go with more accountability than estimate. I mean, earlier in my channel, like a year ago, I reported on stuff a little bit quicker, and I felt like I was sometimes a little bit more harsh than I needed to be. And not like, I don't know. When you're reporting news as like a journalist, and I'm not technically a journalist, I'm just a YouTuber, but you kind of operate that way. You know, I want to be a little bit, like I was probably too harsh on Lamons like initially, you know, and then the more you get involved with the team and you see like the human side behind the sport, you always hold the guys accountable. That's not what I'm saying about Lamons or anything like that. But you see the players, like as players follow me on Twitter and I interact with some of them, and I'm just seeing like, dude, they're just people, man. They're literally just people. They are getting a lot of money thrown at them, and sometimes they're making dumb mistakes, or not even mistakes. A mistake is like an accidental thing that happens. They're making dumb choices. You know, there's a difference between a mistake and a choice. A choice is intentional. But so there's like a whole human aspect of it that, you know, people like Bleacher Report and some of those guys, maybe it's not Bleacher Report. What's this stupid? Well, like TMZ does it, and then there's another one. They'll just rip into players. Like, you know, there's people backpedaling after the Arizona guy, the punter, found out supposedly that not all that was true, and you had people backpedaling, making new videos saying, hey, I went in on this punter. I said a bunch of stuff about him, what a piece of garbage he was, and it turned out that, at least according to the investigation, it wasn't true. I think the charges were dropped, whatever, and you had people backpedaling and apologizing. So, yeah, I just kind of err on the side of caution. I'm not afraid. You guys know me. Like, I'm not afraid to cover subjects, because we covered Andy Reid's son. We've covered all kinds of stuff on here. But, yeah, it's a little nuts. What's up, Dre? Cole, do you think the Chiefs will have a top 5 defense this year? Ooh, top 5. I don't know. Like, on paper, I'm excited. And, dude, if they were even a top 10, I mean, that's great. Top 5 is, in my eyes, like, pretty ambitious, although I would love it. Like, they could take a step up. All the secondary is getting in groove with each other. Year 2, you know, McDuffie healthy. They've got Justin Reed a year under his belt. All the 5 rookies from last year under their belt. They added Drew Tranquil. They added Charles Omenihu. They drafted Felix. George is going into year 2. Chris Jones is probably getting extended. They got the pieces on paper that look really good. Top 5. I mean, dude, if the Chiefs are top 5 defense, I mean, they're going back to back. I mean, Patrick Mahomes won't have to score 32, 35 points a game to win. He could score 25 points to win. I saw a stat. This is off the top of my head, but any game that Patrick Mahomes has scored over 30 points, they've won like 90-something% of them, which is pretty nuts. Who's trending? Chiefs are trending? Cole, what's the chances Brett Veach trades Chris Jones? Jose, I feel like trading Chris Jones is not nearly as likely, because remember, Tyreek had a certain bar that he wanted. Him and his agent, after Devontae Adams got traded from the Packers to the Raiders, they basically said Devontae Adams' contract is now our floor, and that's that. Well, the Chiefs were like, well, we can only offer so much. If you want more than that, they gave him permission to seek a trade. I don't think Chris Jones will do that. He said he wants to be a Chief for life. He'll never play for another franchise. Is it out of the realm of possibilities? No, I think it's unlikely, and I do think a deal gets done. Chris Jones is 29 or about to be 29, 15 and a half sacks last season as an interior defender. He's playing lights out, leader, glue of the D-line. I mean, holds it down for, you know, a lot of what Chiefs defense does. They even use him on stunts to distract linemen, and there were times last season where, you know, players were getting home because Chris Jones was getting doubled and was intentionally pulling them away to create open spaces, and they were doing all kinds of stuff, man. I don't think Chris Jones gets traded. I won't say no, like 100%, but it's pretty unlikely, like in my opinion. Essence with the 6 months. Wow, Cole, can't believe it's been 6 months as a member. What kind of content will you share over the next few weeks? Also, have you put out any, I don't even know what that word means. Requirements, recommendations? Put out any feelers to try to interview Mitch Holt this year would be great. I have not reached out to Mitch's representation yet, but that would be fire. I mean, right now, we'll be covering any Chiefs news that comes up. We're doing, I've been working a lot right now over the past 2 days on YouTube Shorts, and we're trying to make some really unique YouTube Shorts, or just at least engaging YouTube Shorts during this month of a dry spell, digging into some Chiefs history, some Chiefs playoff history, some stuff like that I am excited about. I did a stat, or a short, I think I'm going to drop it in the next couple of days, comparing Patrick Mahomes' career so far to Josh Allen's, and it's really crazy, dude. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is on a crazy level. What's up, ball boy? James in the house, what's up, man? I will say there's like a 10%, maybe 20%. Yeah, it's pretty low, Chiefs fan. I think you guys will overpay him. He's a top 10 defensive player, but he's not worth a huge contract. I mean, if you look at the positions, I mean, he's probably going to get paid a little bit less than Aaron Donald, but probably more than everybody else. So I don't really think that's it would be a huge overpay. If you look at the positions, he'll be paid pretty much in line with his performance. He wants to be paid at least the second highest of any defensive tackle out there. Albert Breer said, best guess, $27 million or something like that per year, maybe a little bit more if Chris wants to kind of push for that. But I don't think the Chiefs will like extremely overpay him. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If Chris Jones is like, I want 33 a year, which, dude, if the Chiefs just keep him on his contract last year, which is this year, the last year of his contract is $28 million. Franchise tag him next year, it's like 33. I mean, whoo, that's a lot of money. Aaron with the 5 gifted. Hey, man, appreciate that, bro. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Aaron, one of the legends of the channel. Jones means way more to the Chiefs than Hill. Yeah, I mean, Chris Jones is kind of the glue of the defense. Worst case, Chiefs don't extend Jones' tag next year than trade. Yeah, I kind of agree, Chief Kelsey. I don't really see in my head, at least, like a scenario that plays out where Chris Jones is traded before the season. I think they would do what you're saying. You keep him, then you tag him and try to work a new deal then, or you go to trade him. Yeah, I agree. What's up, Kelly? How's it going? What rookie will have the best year for the Chiefs? Asked Chad. Do we have time to run Wasp? I hope so, Leslie. What rookie will have the best year? Well, you've got Felix. You've got Rashee Rice, who is intriguing to me. You have Wanye Morris, Shamari Connor, Keandre Coburn, Nick Jones. Who am I missing? Am I missing somebody? I might be missing somebody, but that's most of them. If I had to put money on somebody right now, what rookie would have the best year? I might go Felix. I'm just trying to think of players who are for sure going to get used. Like Rashee Rice is for sure going to get used. To what extent, I'm not 100% sure. Felix will get rotated in. That is no doubt. I think Keandre Coburn will get worked in pretty early just because of the lack of defensive tackle depth overall. Deneric Prince. Ooh, that's a UDFA. I guess he's technically a rookie. I wasn't even thinking about UDFAs. That's a good point, Julia. Yeah, Deneric Prince is an intriguing one. How do you think Rashee Rice will do? Man, it just kind of depends. Like, there's a couple scenarios that could play out. Like, Sky Moore could take a big step up, and he's kind of the guy getting nod for snaps over Rashee Rice. There's been about 5 rookies in Andy Reid's tenure as head coach over the past 20-ish years that have had over 600 yards. So that's 20% of rookies, 25% of rookies have had over 600 yards for Andy Reid in his system. And, I'm not going to claim to be an expert of every single year how the team played out. Like, I remember one year on the Eagles when they had a rookie kind of show out. It was due to some injuries. So the rookie was forced into that role a little bit sooner than Andy Reid probably even would have opted for. But expectations for Rashee Rice, it's a great freaking question, man. He could go 300, 400. Sky Moore went like 250 last year. I think Rashee could go a little bit more than that. He could go 600. It just kind of depends on who they think is going to fill that Juju role. If they think if they think, oh, Rashee Rice is really showing out and like he's building a great rapport with Mahomes. He's able to, he just has a good, like they're already reporting, he has a good feel in zone coverage. If that's like really the truth, if that's really the case, like, hey, he might get the nod. It's hard to tell right now though. I need to see training camp, which is what's next, and then preseason for sure. What's up, Ron? Ron314 with the 1 gifted. Thanks so much, bro. I appreciate that a ton. The receivers are so deep, you hate that you can't keep 8. Yeah, it's a crazy position group. What's a rookie? Well, not me no more, FLDB. What's up, man? Oh, darn. Oh, what do you think about the new rings? Brody, what up, man? I mean, dude, they look good to me. I could never afford one. I can't even afford the fan one. They're crazy looking, though. They look really nice. I shared a little bit earlier, Ninja, about D-Hop. I don't think it's likely the Chiefs get D-Hop, but I think D-Hop would be intrigued to at least have a conversation. I mean, do you guys see the Titans or the Patriots as playoff contenders? Because I don't. Not really. And I would think, I mean, D-Hop wants money, yeah, but he also wants to go play for contenders. So I don't know how likely it is. Yeah, Chamari Connor. I don't know how fast he's going to get worked into the defense, Julia. I just know how hard the system is to learn. He'll probably be getting a lot of special teams reps, but I like Chamari Connor because he can kind of play. He's played slot corner. They moved him all around in college, like multiple safety spots. So, yeah, I'm pretty intrigued about Chamari Connor for sure. Just found out last Friday that Willie Gay is neighbors with one of my physical therapists. I'm going to get me a Willie Gay Jr. jersey and see if I can get it signed. Hey, let's go, Kenny. I like that. That's awesome, dude. What's up, Caden? How are you doing? You're baking cookies? I mean, I'll never turn down cookies, Rachel. I never turn down cookies. We ate them all that you made for us last time. They're not magic cookies. Well, I don't know what you mean by magic cookies, Stuart. They're good cookies. They're really good cookies. Patriots could give Buffalo and Miami a run for their money if they get Cook and Hopkins. I don't know. I mean, I just look at the quarterbacks. I'm like, Mac Jones is just not that guy. But if they got both of them, I do agree that would help. Ooh, I like coffee. Every tribe, nice, dude. Love me some coffee. Broncos country, let's cry. Yo, Chris 5 gifted, right with the 5 gifted. Chris, how are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Thanks again for the 5 gifted. To be honest, I would love to have D-Hop, but why risk giving up players? Yeah, I mean, that is a point people are making. If D-Hop came in, it is going to boot somebody that's a fringe receiver from not making it. I mean, that's just going to be what it is, right? So, I do get that point a little bit. I do get that point. What's up, Creeper? Bennett is in the house. What Bennett? Worst rookie? Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know if you can say that right now. I don't know if you could really say that until the season's over. I mean, yeah, it's too early to say who the worst rookie is, you know? I'm intrigued by some of their picks. We'll kind of have to wait and see. Chris Wright in the house. Thoughts on Kenny Pickett? I want to see how he does this year. Take that leap up. That's what I want to see. I don't mind him. Yeah, I think Lions versus Chiefs will be a fun game. Yes, sir. Are you excited for the Chiefs-Germany game? Yeah, we're going to have to wake up really early to stream it, but I am excited. I feel like we all on edge just waiting for Chris Jones to get extended. Yeah, he got extended last year, guys, like in July. So we might not see anything for a little while in that regard. But it's probably going to happen. Did you guys see the NFL update? It's the NFL put out a statement about reinforcing its gambling policy to players. Did you guys see that? Interesting. Red Kingdom, a lot of people on Twitter saying Pickett better than Pat. What? I haven't seen that. But I'm not really looking I'm not looking at Pickett stuff much. But that's crazy. What's up, Declan? Do you think we'll keep investing on the defense early in the draft for a few years? I mean, great question, Arthur. I would think so in some regard. I mean, some of it's just like the Chiefs always have, a really good understanding of players that they have and whose contracts are ending where, who they're probably not going to be extending or offering new deals to. And then there's just stuff that you can't predict. Like they could offer a player another deal, but they got offered even more than that in free agency. So they'll continue drafting. I just feel like positions of need. Like Brett Veach surprised a lot of us when he drafted up for a round one corner, or he traded up for a round one corner when he got McDuffie. They definitely could stay young and keep drafting on defense, but it just kind of depends. Like, for example, Tooney's not getting any younger. Are they going to pay Creed and Trey Smith here in a couple years? If not, are they going to potentially look at some linemen? I would think they keep, for sure, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith as well. But the problem is I want to keep everybody, and you can't pay everybody. So that's tough. Like, I would have loved to see them keep McCole Hardman. Especially when you look at the deal that the Jets offered McCole. I was like, oh, it's not even that much money. But they have directions they want to go. I trust Veach and company. Like, the wide receiver room looks good, so I don't think he was, crucially needed. And I didn't think they were going to keep him. But, my heart was like, oh, that'd be cool to see him stay. Same with, Juan Thornhill's cool. I understand, they weren't going to pay what the Browns offered him. And then Colin Saunders to the Saints, he got offered quite a bit of money as well. So, yeah, I think part of how the Chiefs draft, they just look at their needs, and they'll just draft accordingly. But I do think they'll keep the youthful trend going. If you're going to have to pay a player like Mahomes and some of these key pieces, Kelsey, Chris Jones, quite a bit of money, you have to stay young. You have to stay young and lean. Who is getting younger? Talking about the defense overall as they keep drafting. You think we can go 17-0 if we get Tyreek Hill back? Well, we're probably not going to get him back. We didn't go 17-0 ever with him on the team. So I don't know. I like Tyreek. I got a signed Tyreek jersey right here, but yeah, that's tough. I'm not sure. Yeah, Tooney's getting up there. He's got a couple years left. Joe Tooney is 30 and will be 31 on November 18th. How many more seasons do you think Travis Kelsey has left? Ooh, Jason. Hopefully, I could see him playing 3 to 5 more. I think my question is, how long can he keep the 1,000 plus yard season trend going? That's 7 in a row or something crazy like that right now. And then, how much can Patrick Mahomes continue to lean on him so heavily? They leaned on him very heavily last season because Tyreek was gone. Kelsey had a career year in almost every category last year, right? You met Tyreek Hill before he was a Chief. Oh, really? Terry with the 5 gifted. Hey, shout out Terry. GG's in the chat. Did you see the Pats player looking at 2 to 20 years in prison for trying to take 2 loaded guns onto a plane? I got a funny story about something like that. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab a chair early. Chair time. All right. So I haven't followed that story too heavily. I did see that that player accidentally tried to carry some guns onto a plane. Now, without reading, I haven't read the story in depth, but what I have a feeling is, for some reason he forgot, and he tried to go through security at TSA, a TSA checkpoint. Here's something that happened to me. It's kind of a funny story, but at the time it wasn't funny. It sounds crazy, but it's true. I had nunchucks in one of my bags. I used to train and compete in martial arts, and I used to travel with a nonprofit organization, and we traveled all over the United States, and I used to carry like a couple nunchucks with me. Not like on the plane. You can't do that. But I used to put them on the bag that I checked under. Well, I was rolling on like a stupid amount of sleep, like little amount of sleep. I forgot I had my nunchucks in my smaller bag. Checked my bigger bag. Had them. Started going through TSA. And I literally said, oh my gosh, dude, I got nunchucks in there. And they looked at me funny. But they literally said, oh, sorry, sir, you have to let the bag go through security because it's already on the... Like, before I could grab it, it was starting to go under. And they're like, sorry, we have to let it go under. And I was like, but I want it... Like, that's not going to fly. You can't... That's not going to work. I need that. I need that back, and I need to check them under. Well, they wouldn't let me. Ran it through security, and then they called police, filed a police report. I'm sitting over there wondering if I'm going to miss my flight. And thank God, it's not a gun or anything. But it was a weapon, but I wasn't trying to check it on. I was like, heck no, I'm trying to check it under. I caught it like right as it was going under the belt. And the police were like, well, we can either write you up for a felony and take you to jail, or we can take you back to the beginning and you can check your whole bag under. And I was like, huh, well, that's an interesting choice, because who the heck would choose the felony in jail? I think I'll just go check my bag, if that's okay, sir. So I kind of relate to that guy. Now, I don't know the full story there, but it was crazy. Once I found out, they wouldn't let me get my bag and just go check it. They're like, sorry, we got to run it already, and it was a mess. That's kind of a long story, but I kind of relate. Cole the felony hiding. It was stupid, dude. Yeah, wonderful choice they gave me. And it's even funnier because, like, you have nunchucks in here. And I was like, yeah. But once I explained what I did, like, that was my job back then. I used to compete and travel with, like, a power team. And I used to be 30 pounds. I don't have any guns anymore, okay? This is, like, 180. But I used to be, like, 205. And I was 25 pounds heavier and used to travel and train martial arts and stuff. And, yeah, so that happened. It's a long story. Yo, I missed another 5 gifted. Brand with the 5 gifted. Holy smokes, dude. Where is my alert box? My alert box is hidden? Oh my gosh. My bad, y'all. Yo, thanks for all the gifteds. There's been like 30 gifted tonight already. I'm not hiding Chiefsaholic, I'll tell you that. Nunchucks demonstration. I don't have the chucks. Imagine. I'm like an agent from the Matrix dodging gifted memberships over here. Old man yeet, you'll get one. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Cole, what's your real, or how about the Chiefs? What's your real name? My name's Cole. It's like in the description on all my videos. It's on the banners. It's on the headers of my YouTube channel, of my Twitter. Yeah, Brand, thanks for the 5, bro. Do you think if we traded Chris Jones for an insane big weapon for Mahomes possibly and have an insane offense, then just draft a rookie? I feel like if they would have traded Chris Jones, it would have been before the draft. I think they're going to roll with him now. You know, the draft is past. Now, if you're saying, let's go get Chase Young or some, Chris Jones is the best one. He's not the same position, but like, I'd be pretty surprised if they traded Chris Jones. I'd be very surprised. Kelly with the 5 gifted. Sheesh. Holy smokes. Do you think Jamar will win Offensive Player of the Year? I mean, he certainly has like the ability to do so. Was it Justin Jefferson last year? I mean, Jamar was hurt like half the season with the hip issue. Leah Stand-In got gifted. Hey, let's go. Wait, what keeps blocking you? Trying to get into Google? Wait, what? Who could be a surprise cut? Asked Chad. Ooh, a surprise cut from the 90 man to the 53? I mean, I said this last time. I don't think it'll happen, but like Jody Fortson is one that it could be a surprise. I mean, some of you guys don't think this is a surprise because you've been saying this is going to happen, but I'm like, Justin Watson could be a bit of a surprise cut. Richie James could be a bit of a surprise cut. I'm not sure how likely some of those guys are, but it's just guys who aren't on rookie deals and don't have much on their contract. I think Justin Watson would be a pretty surprising cut. But those are a couple that came to mind. I mean, there's going to be probably some other players on defense, like Deion Bush signed a 1-year deal. He could not make it. Depending on how many safeties they roll with. You know, some of these linebackers might not make it. I'm talking about like who made it last year? Was it Jack Cochran? No. Yes. Yeah, because Mike Rose didn't make it. Jack Cochran made it, played a lot of special teams. Like, he could not make it this year. Yeah, those are a few that came to mind. All the money in the world ain't enough. Jones is priceless. Facts. What about Dalvin Cook? He wants like a lot of money, dude. Yeah, Dalvin Cook wants quite a bit of money. Daniel says, Cole, how's the other channel going? I mean, not really going yet. Dude, it's so tough. I mean, Troy's been killing it, and we've been really increasing the content on this channel. The shorts are doing better. The edits are better. The daily editing is better. We've got shorts planned in advance for most of this drought during the off season, but I'm still working 10 to 12-hour days just on this channel. I cannot start another channel effectively, or I will never see my family. And I refuse to do that. I mean, the only other thing is it's either that or I don't put out as much content on this channel. And I just refuse to let this channel take a hit. So hiring Troy has been really good for me. But we're not quite there yet, not quite ready. I have some foam nunchucks, a bow staff, a set of commas, a Eskrima sticks. Dude, Gale. We actually train Eskrima sticks in class. I did one-time bow staff, one-time nunchuck seminar. Dang. Okay, Gale knows the life. Let's go. I like that. I called Tony tiptoes when he was hopping to the end zone. Hey, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Oh, shoot. Greg with the 100 bomb. Greg. G's in chat for the legend. Hello, Cole. Hello, family. How we doing tonight? 300 in here. Let's hit that like button, please, and thank you. Let's freaking go. Yo. Greg, thanks so much for the 100 bomb, man. Sheesh. Dang, Cole, you need a boulevard? Yeah, I don't have this house. I actually don't have any in this house. The channel is Sick Brother. Awesome job. Stuart, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. What does this drought mean, Cole? Basically, after mandatory minicamp until training camp, Chiefs training camp, is nothing but it's the slowest time of the offseason. So that's why I say the offseason drought is officially here. Like, for the next 4 to 5 weeks, you know, unless the Chiefs make a signing, there's going to be no news. Players are going on vacation. They're hiding, you know, trying to rest up before a long season. So, yeah, that's what I mean when I say the off-season drought is here. But Boulevard sounds nice, though. What's up, Billy Bob? You good? D-Hop, yeah, we talked about him. I guess I can't rule D-Hop out right now, especially if a Chris Jones extension happens. I don't know how likely it really is. I bet D-Hop's intrigued by it, wants to come play for a contender, but what'll happen to John Ross if he doesn't make the 53? Yeah, I think he would be a practice squad candidate every tribe, although, another team could claim him off waivers. But yeah, I could, he would be nice depth if he didn't make the roster. He'd be some nice depth on the practice squad, for sure. That's a Veach special. Former first rounder. Oh, yeah, you already know. What's up, Small Fry? 1971 Blonde is in here. Troy Kuhn, Hank. How much do you think Chris Jones should get? I mean, you basically need to look at what Aaron Donald's getting right now and say somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit less. Oh, shoot. The heck? I typed in Spot Track and I misspelled it, and it took me to I was like, do you want to purchase this website? I was like, no. Let me look up Aaron Donald real quick. Aaron Donald, average salary is $31 million a year, but he's got a potential out after this year. But But geez Louise, his dead cap is still 33 million, but his base salary is 10. Yeah, I wouldn't think Chris Jones gets over 31 million average. So somewhere under there. Yeah, I would think somewhere under there. Jeez Louise, man. The extension needs to backload the money, though. Yeah. No, exactly. The extension should backload some of it because, like, if they extend him, that cap hit should not stay at 28 million. That's so much money. You wouldn't think so. With the single cut this year, a lot of players will hit the waiver lines at the same time. Yeah, exactly, Perry. I think most of the guys the Chiefs cut that they still want on the practice squad, they'll get there. Not everybody, though. Like, if Justin Ross is such a weird what if right now to me. Like, if he shows out, but not quite enough to make the roster. I know a lot of you want him to make the roster, but I'm saying, even if he's like, the Chiefs are like, oh, he's almost, like, we want him on the roster, but he's not quite ready yet. If they release Justin Ross and he's looking good enough, he ain't making it to the practice squad. He'll probably get claimed. So there's going to be some players that the Chiefs are going to have to be like, all right, well, do we opt to just keep that player knowing that they're not going to make the practice squad? You know, so that's also what we have to look and see. Why did Justin Ross miss the end of camp? He was there. I think wasn't Justin Ross there almost every day. He just near the end of it, he wasn't doing team drills. He was only doing individual drills. I mean, Andy Reid didn't report an injury for Justin Ross. I don't know why. I don't know why he was only doing individual drills, to be honest. No idea. You're so excited for this new quarterback documentary. Me too, man. Justin Watson is mid. What teams do you think have a playoff picture? I mean, we'd have to just pull them up and look. Off the top of my head, it's tough. I mean, all the main ones for sure. Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, probably Ravens. Chargers are probably going to have another shot. You know, in the NFC, you're going to have... Well, I mean, I'm curious to see how the Jets do as well over on the AFC. And there's probably teams I'm forgetting, like the Jags, I think could still have another good season. I'm intrigued to see the Jags again. I mean, I'm more familiar with the AFC than the NFC as far as how much I follow, but like the Eagles, the 49ers, the Cowboys, the Giants, like those four teams are probably going to make the playoffs or, you know, be contenders. Yeah, that's not all of them, but there's some. You think Frank Clark will be better or worse or stay the same for the Broncos? I don't know, Judah. He's been with the Chiefs for 4 years. Same defensive scheme. He's going to be starting fresh, learning new. Mile high ain't no joke as far as your lungs go and your endurance. So that's a great question. I wish the best for Frank Clark other than when he plays the Chiefs twice this year. Chargers got to face us week 18. They might not win against us to get in. Well, that's true, little fish. But if the Chiefs already have like the 1 seed locked or the division locked and they rest their starters, like Chargers could win that one. Hey, Cole, you see that? Yeah, Tyreek's under investigation. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't have much to say on it yet because it's really early. I need to let the situation play out a little bit, but you know, it's allegedly for hitting some dude. So part of me is like, I just wonder if he just slapped some dude in the back of the head for being a dillweed or if it's more serious than that. Like, that's a bummer. We'll have to wait and see, though. It was interesting to know that Pat really thought he was going to the Bears. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Leslie? That short that I made? That was crazy, huh? Mahomes, like, actually thought he was getting drafted by Chicago. Like, he was, like, pretty sure that it was going to happen. Nah, Greg, you the best. Broncos will make it to the playoffs before then get destroyed in the wild card. Do you think they're going to make the playoffs this year? Hey, Cole, what will be more satisfying, beating the Bills or the Bengals? Bengals. The Chiefs have beat the Bills every time it matters in the postseason. Like, yeah, they've lost a couple regular season games to the Bills, but like, I was just looking. I was doing I'm doing some YouTube shorts on like Mahomes' postseason career, and I was looking through all the games recently. And I mean, they beat the Bills in the divisional last year. I think it was the AFC Championship 2 years ago. Like, the Bills have not been an issue for the Chiefs in the postseason, although they are a good team. I'll be more satisfied every time the Chiefs beat the Bengals. Just my opinion. But you said or both? I like that too. Both. Both. Jose said, Cole, when are you and All Chiefs Up collaborating again? We don't have anything like in the works, but I am down. Especially, in July when it's like, when we're all like, dude, what the freak do we talk about? I mean, you're not talking draft. You're not talking anything. Just other than training camp's coming. So, yeah, we could definitely do something again. If you guys had enjoyed having them on, I mean, we could do it again. I mean, I won't have those guys go 2 hours again. That time flew, but Netflix got lucky having one of the teams on their show win the Super Bowl. Yeah, win the Super Bowl in the first season. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, Balloon? Bengals ain't winning the AFC North. I think the Browns will win it. I mean, I need to see a little bit more from the Browns first. Slap him and run, Cole. Just right in the back of the head. Wow. Clark is done. That's why we got rid of him. He's only making $5.5 million a year. Well, he's actually making $15 million. Well, I guess it's a 5.5 base with incentives up to 7.5, and then he got 7.5 dead money from the Chiefs. So he's making 15 or close to 15 million. Cole, when is the live stream? What do you mean? We're right here. We live right now. Randy? You're talking like a Zoom call or something? Before the end of the month, for sure. Everyone thinks 38-year-old Aaron Rodgers is going to carry the Jets. Yeah, I don't know, man. I need to see it. I need to see it, especially like, I'm not just going to judge a quarterback when they switch teams now. It's probably recency bias for how poorly Russell Wilson did when he went from the Seahawks to the Broncos. Like, I need to see by like week 4 with the Broncos. I was like, yeah, they suck. Like, you hear all the offseason hype and you're like, well, dang, maybe they actually will do okay. No, it was a train wreck. What's up, Cisco? Yo, Cisco? I just think of the one-hit wonder, Cisco. His song back in the day. The thong song. Oh, man. Danny says hi. Hello, Danny. Danny. It'll be weird to see the shark in orange. Oh, yeah, dude. Rate your confidence 1 through 10 on the Chiefs' new offensive line. Same trio. They upgraded athletically from Wiley to Juwan Taylor. And if Donovan Smith even bounces back close to his 2021 season, he'll probably do about as well as Orlando Brown. Probably like a 7 to 8. Like, maybe I'll be more confident in them later, but like the interior trio is still the same, The thing is, Garrett Wilson's going to pop off. Oh, no, I mean, dude, the Jets have great pieces. Remember, offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year last year were both Jets. They made some moves as well. McCole Hardman's over there. Like, they made some moves. I just need to see it. Like, I need to see the pieces all together functioning, right? That's what I need to see. But I do agree they have some really good pieces. Cole, do you play Madden? Not really. Yo, Atticus. What's up, dude? What's up, Atticus? Cole is going through it. We need football in fall to go. All right, man. We trying out here. Pickens Productions. Does Cole respond? Yes, sir. You already know, man. Are Bengals fans toxic? I mean, some of them. Some of them for sure. Not all, but some, yeah. What up, Lazarus? What are you up to? Cole, how do you think the Dolphins are going to do? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen for their additions, like it. I mean, obviously, Jalen Ramsey is a great addition. You know, I like that. They were right there. You know, if Tua can stay healthy, they've got the right pieces there as well. The Dolphins would be an intriguing team. Are the Jets dark horse in the East? They might be. Cole, rate your confidence in the Chiefs going back to back. I mean, right now, coming off the Super Bowl high, I'm probably pretty high up there, like a 8. But it's really hard to get there, man. The whole Joe Burrow is Mahomes' dad thing is cringe. Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna go off of like regular season wins, then I mean the Browns have beaten Joe Burrow how many times? I mean, I don't know. They're a great team. Much respect to Joe Burrow and company. They're 1-1 when it matters. They lost the AFC Championship this year. The Chiefs lost 2 years ago. I was there at that game. Sad, but I mean, 1-1 when it matters. And it's going to be a rivalry for years to come. It's hard to say anybody is Mahomes' dad when he literally runs the league. I mean, he's the donor for half of these QBs. He runs the league, so I don't know about that. Are you going to live stream the games this year? Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to live stream during the games. We'll call the plays. We'll react. Yes, sir. All that. That's what I mean, Ray. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. K Wayne is in the house. Houday Nation. I'm not toxic and I'm a Bengals fan. Yeah, I know. There's several in here, and then his name is escaping me right now. Ryan, the resident Bengals fan. He sent me like care packages from Cincinnati. Yeah, definitely. Every fan base argues and bickers and mouths off on Twitter or on social for sure. Cole, I got a 1v1. You got a 1v1 phone on the stream. 1v1. No, you don't want to 1v1 me. You'll probably win. What's up, Guessworks? Steelers making the playoffs? I need to see that step up this year, but I like Mike Tomlin a lot, dude. I think he's a good coach. He hasn't had a losing season in ever. I don't think. They've gone 500 a couple times, but I like Tomlin a lot, man. Big Daddy Patty Mahomes. Hey, let's go. Thanks for the membership, bro. Sorry, that name was awesome. You like whatever team you like? Oh, yeah. Yeah, every team is welcome in here. I mean, I don't know why some teams would want to hang in here, like Raiders fans. I don't know why they would want to hang in here, but you're definitely welcome. Yeah, Atticus, you'd smoke me, dude, like a Cuban cigar. I don't know about all that. TJ Watt is a monster. Facts. Cole, how do you feel about Jamar St. Padu? I mean, I talked about it in several videos. He was just, honestly, I think he's just trolling around. It is, I guess, borderline a little disrespectful. It's so funny, in the videos that I've dropped about it, Bengals fans are like, do you expect Jamar not to stick up for his quarterback? Well, that's not what I'm saying. I don't really care that he thinks Burrow is the best QB in the league and all that stuff. It was weird when he said he's MVP when Joe Burrow wasn't even close to MVP in the votes. But when you're just, it comes off a little disrespectful to pretend to not know who somebody is. It would be like, I mean, you flip that and they're talking to Mahomes about the best wide receiver in the league. Let's say Tyreek was still on the Chiefs. He's like, well, I think Tyreek's the best in the league. And they said, well, Tyreek said it was Jamar Chase or Jamar. And then Pat's like, Jamar who? That's just a little disrespectful. So he could have worded it better. He was just he's just trolly. That's what he does. It creates off-season content. Doesn't bother me that much, to be honest. Remember when we played the Steelers in the 2022 playoffs? That was pretty bad, dude. I just watched the highlights of that game today. I thought the Chiefs were going to fumble the bag, dude. That was when, at the beginning of that game, They were already like 3 and out. It was looking kind of ugly. And then that was McCole Hardman was in a Wildcat, and I think handed the ball off to, was it Darrell Williams? I think it was Darrell Williams. And he fumbled. And then I think Watt scooped it up and took it back for a touchdown. I was like, good God almighty, this is not good. However, they then blew them out. It was 42-21 at the end. And one was like, the last 2 touchdowns for the Steelers were garbage touchdowns. Kelsey threw a touchdown to Byron Pringle. They threw a touchdown to Allegretti. Like, they were just having fun. Can you show you the play button? It's over here. You see it just chilling over there? It's right here. It's just hiding back there on the desk. Yeah, the play button's just chilling. Big Daddy Patty Mahomes with the 2-bomb, baby. The name is just the facts. Let's go, dude. I'm glad you like the channel and that you enjoy the content, bro. What did K. Wayne do? That's who. Oh! We got new emojis? Oh, shoot. That's who emojis? Okay, that's fire. Yeah, it's all good, MJ editing. I don't really care who your favorite team is. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a game. Like, I'm a lifelong Chiefs fan, born and raised in KC, but, like, if you like another team, it's fine. Totally fine. I still, like, the bigger this channel gets, the more comments I get from people saying bandwagon, which is so funny to me. Like, I've literally been a Chiefs fan my whole life. Lived in Kansas City. I don't know how much more Chiefs fan it can get. That's who. You know that's right. Whoa, Clips Edit said, I still think you're a top 10 YouTuber even though I'm a Bills fan. Dude, let's go, man. I appreciate that. Now, I mean, eventually here the goal is to report on more like NFL-wide news, and I know that other teams will like that. Some of the comments are funny, too. They're like, this guy talks about the Chiefs so much. I'm like, well, it's a Chiefs news channel. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, man. I mean, some of my shorts and stuff, YouTube shorts, like, we'll talk about, like, top players in history, and I'll cover some big picture NFL news on Chiefs vids, but most times you guys, the core fan base, Chiefs Kingdom, they just want to know about the Chiefs, and that's why I want to start the NFL channel. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there to start it, but just not quite there. Island Hacker with the 2 months said 6 weeks of D-Hop free questions. I've already gotten 10 today, bro. So, no. No, sir. Atticus, I can show you the play button if you want to see it, man. Someone was asking, Atticus was wanting to see the play button up close a little bit. Ba-boom! There it is. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, it's nice. There it is. I'm just going to put it back so I don't forget. Stay there. Stay there, play button, please. Island, thanks for the 2 months, brother. But nope, we've already gotten a bunch of D-Hop questions. So shiny. Exactly, Kelly. What do you think of the Dolphins fan on YouTube, Tyler T Sports? I don't know who that is. I'm sure he's doing good work. That's no disrespect to him. There's so many YouTubers out there, man. Oh, he's got 55,000 subs. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's doing really good stuff. Looks like he's doing a lot of, like, short-form content. Nice. I'll have to check him out. You love the emotes? Yeah, that's great, dude. Cloaking, I don't know if I'm famous. I don't know about all that. I know how that feels, bro. I've been a Chiefs fan since I understood football. I've been a loyal fan since I got called a bandwagon. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. Have you thought about streaming, posting on Rumble? No, I don't know anything about Rumble. There's no place better than YouTube for what I do as far as the monetization structure, how I get paid. Like, Google is the #1 search engine on the platform, like, in the world. YouTube is #2, and guess who owns YouTube? Google. So they funnel everything. Their AdSense, like, everything's funneled through Google and YouTube. Now, maybe in the future I'll stream a little bit to Rumble, but I don't know anything about it. You like the whiteout Chiefs helmet? Yeah, this one? That's a Tony G helmet, too. Don't matter your team, don't matter your favorite player, don't matter who beat you, there's always next season. Yes, sir. True. Who's mean to the Bills? Sometimes I'm mean to the Bills. It just depends. Would you like to do a collab with Tom Grassi? When the Chiefs face off against the Packers? Sure, Judah. If he wants to, I'm down. Dude, Tom Grassi's going to be in town in like 2 days. D-Hop can join the Georgia Bulldogs for all I care as long as he joins the team soon so we don't have to hear about it anymore. Oh, man. Cole, your fit is drippy. I mean, it's just shorts and the Lenny shirt, but I appreciate that, man. Good old Lenny. Rest in peace to the legend. Big Daddy Patty. That it gets me every time. Do you do fantasy football? So I am happy to announce that I'm going to have a partner for the NFL season, and we will be able to do some fantasy football with them. So I'm not going to announce it who, but it's already like inked and everything. That'll start in July. So we will be doing that. Yeah, we will be doing that. I changed my YouTube profile again. You just can't help it. Can't help it. Dolphins versus Chiefs Germany hype? Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about that game. I think that'll be a good game. Dave said I waited 50 years between Super Bowls. I laugh my arse off when I'm referred to as a bandwagoner wearing my Chiefs hat while strolling the Colorado streets. Oh, that's the best, dude. Yo, Fire Sky with the Let's Ride membership. Let's go, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Proud Chiefs bandwagoner. I was a fan since the championship game in 2018 that the Chiefs narrowly lost. Hey, let's go. Everybody's welcome. I just clapped my hands so loud. I do apologize. Everybody's welcome, though. Nick Wright on the show win? Dude, I wish. Yeah, Atticus, I like the Raiders. You caught me. No, not really. We troll them quite a bit. Dan Harms? I like Dan Harms. We've had him on before. We could have him on to talk Chiefs. 21 points was Roethlisberger's worst loss in his playoff career. Okay. Dang, yeah. It was bad. Bad loss for them. Not that I mind. Like, I didn't mind at the time. I was like, this is a good game. Thanks for the sub, Dallas. Appreciate you, brother. What's the likelihood of us getting Diop now? Man. Not that likely. I don't think it's that likely. It's not impossible. No, we didn't. What's up, Chantrell? We did not sign Chris Jones yet. I'm actually checking Twitter to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I saw that comment. Carlos Dunlap said he would be open to returning to the Chiefs. Glow King. That's funny. Ah! My AirPod just jumped out like a spider monkey. Still connected. I like how to check if my AirPod was still connected, I hit my intro button. I could have just checked my stream volume. But hey, we got an extra little intro in there. Spider Pig, man, just jumped out like a spider monkey. The AFC South and the West will be predictable on the end of year standings with the North and East. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I can't wait for football. Yeah, Dan's a good dude, man. He's a girl dad. I mean, he's pretty smart, too. Knows a lot more of X's and O's than I do. You've been subbed for 2+ years? Oh, let's go. Love that. Mama Kelsey would be perfect to interview. Oh, that would be fantastic. Nick Wright will link with everyone. He's a solid guy. Started on AM. Yeah, KC 610. Yep. Yeah, man, he's pretty hard to reach now. But I remember I text Carrington not that long ago. I was like, how impossible would it be to get Nick Wright on the show? And he's like, pretty much impossible. He's like, you could reach out. He's like, but I can't even get a hold of him. He said I can barely get a hold of him, basically. And, Carrington used to work with Nick. Cole, how do you feel about Shannon Sharp leaving Undisputed? It's interesting. I saw that he could be working a new deal with FanDuel since Pat McAfee's leaving his deal with FanDuel to go to ESPN. I want to reserve judgment a little bit on my thoughts of him leaving until I see where he's going, because he just tweeted out, Shannon Sharp did, that he'll be back on TV in the mornings again soon. So I'm like, well, where's he going? I don't like Skip or listening to that guy, so I'll be excited to listen to somebody else. The question is, who is it? Hey, Cole, you should do a Chiefs fan out-of-town guide when visiting for games. Any interest? I'm sure they have some stuff out there. I mean, an out-of-town guide meaning like make a video? Like a video if you're coming from out of town? This is the stuff to... Like that? Is that what you're talking about? Ooh, Dick Vermeil on an interview would be freaking awesome, dude. Most overrated Chiefs player? Oh, man. Guys, who's the most overrated Chiefs player? That's a tough one. You were my 4th sub? Dang, you were an OG, dude. Chiefsaholic is a legend? That guy's a dillweed. I mean, you're going into... Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, bring back Justin Houston, says Brian Birch, and get Jones done. I don't know if Houston would come back, but I do like that. But I would not complain about that. How bad do you think the Raiders will be this season? They will be, I mean, at least in my eyes right now, they'll be 4th in the AFC West. I could do a poll, but I would need some options. Butker? Pat's not the most overrated one. No way, dude. I need like a real answer. Who would want to sit across from Skip 5 hours a day? I mean, dude, Shannon did it forever. Do you know anything about baseball? Not really. I mean, I played baseball for a few years, so I understand the rules, the concept of the sport, but I don't watch it. Yes, sir, John. Go Chiefs. Can't wait to see you at Tom Grassi's meet and greet. Yeah, I will definitely be there, brother. Heck yeah. I was your best subscriber. Let's go, Atticus. I like that. Atticus, was it you that made me the arrowhead? Did you make me the arrowhead, bro? The painted one? Because I got it back there. It's on Pat's... on his pants right there. It's on his glutes. I could get it. But yeah, it's an arrowhead. White arrowhead. Frank Clark was the most overrated player on the Chiefs? Lynn Elliott. Yeah, that's a... Ooh. Le'Veon Bell. He was on the Chiefs for like not that long, though. I hope we keep Snead as well, man. I'd love that. I don't think we can call anybody overrated. Everybody hates the Chiefs, so it's not possible to be overrated on the Chiefs. D Ford is the Chiefs' most overrated player. Isaiah McKinnon. Okay, we got some Lynn Elliott's in here. Alexander, your friend's bullying you because you're too tired to get ice cream with them. This is what you tell them. You say, listen, don't talk to me like that ever again. And you go get me ice cream and you bring it back to my house. I'm just kidding. Don't try that. It probably won't work. Shady McCoy. Cole, do you think the Royals suck? Well, they're not good. So they're one of the worst in the league. They're definitely not good. Smiley is in the house. Let's go, dude. Cole, when is the Grassi meetup? I know the 22nd time. No details yet, Gary. Tom Grassi basically buys a ticket to his next destination the day before and goes. And then he doesn't make hard plans because of potential flight delays and stuff like that. So he always lands in the city. He gets there, tries to do a stadium tour, finds the local business, says, I will be here from 5 to 7 p.m. or whatever. And you have an hour to show up. So you kind of have to just keep your eyes peeled because we don't know yet. Yeah, I want ice cream too, Becky. Gosh, dang it. Dwayne Bowe? I mean, Bo's kind of a dog at times. I don't know. Offsides D Ford. Yeah, dang. Who's Tom Grassi? Tom Grassi is a big... If you're being serious, you could look up 30 and 30 on right here. I think it is. What's up, Dallas? You're the biggest fan. My biggest fan? I appreciate that, man. Tom Grassi's a big YouTuber. Got almost 500,000 subs, and he's traveling to 30 NFL stadiums in 30 days to raise money for St. Jude. So he's on day 20 or 21 or whatever. He's been to 20 stadiums so far, and he's traveling to all of them and just raising awareness for St. Jude and raising money for that. He's not taking any money from it. He's spending his own money to get there and paying all of his flights and all that stuff. So he's a class act dude. He's a Packers fan. Been doing YouTube for quite a while, but really good dude, man. Mr. Anderson with the 5. Love your channel. I was born in KC, but grew up in Belton. Yes, sir. Just south of Grandview, Missouri. Currently in Houston. What part of KC you from? So I lived in a few different places, but I was born in KCMO. Both of my parents went to Raytown, Missouri. I was living in KCK for a little bit, and my neighbor's house got hit by a few stray, or at least a couple stray bullets from a gas station gunfight across the street, Strawberry Hill and KCK. So we moved from KCK to Baser, Kansas, out Baser Linwood by the Legends. So I lived there from 2nd grade to high school, graduated high school there in 2009. Then I actually moved back Missouri side when I was 20. I'm 32 now, so I've been back on the Missouri side for 12 years. But I lived off the Triangle for a while, man, right off of Bannister and Grandview Road, and lived like right in that Grandview area for a while. So I know Belton, I know Grandview, South KC. I was like right in there, and I've lived in Lee Summit now for 5 years, something like that. Cole, isn't Grassi hurt or injured from the Bills incident? I mean, he might be. I think he's better now, but he might still be a little sore. That dude dove through a table. What's up, Alex? Lenexa in the house. Live streaming the match? Yeah, we're going to live stream during the match, Smiley, for sure. Juwan Taylor's currently the overrated Chief. Got top. He didn't. That's not top left tackle money. If you look at what look at what Laramie Tunzel's getting, because that's top left tackle money. Laramie Tunzel contract, but I don't know how much more it is. Like he signed a 3-year, $66 million deal. No, worth up to $75 million in new money. What's his APY? Because I know Juwan Taylor's is like a 4-year 80, but there's really an out after year 3. I think I look at it more like a 3-year 60. But Spot Track's being stupid slow right now, of course. Do I like Texas? Yeah, I don't mind Texas, I guess. I mean, I've been there a couple times. A lot of good people there, man. Some good food, good Mexican food. Cole, would you rather never lose to the Raiders again and never lose to the Broncos again? I think just because the Chiefs have won 15 in a row, I would just want to keep that streak going and just never lose again against the Broncos. You have your preseason prediction? I mean, dude, I don't even know how to go about preseason because it doesn't matter. They're just testing all the fringe guys. Yeah, Laramie Tunzel got a 3-year, $75 million deal. So his average salary is 25, and Juwan got 20. I mean, it's quite a bit of money, but I think there's an out on Juwan Taylor's deal after 3 years. I really think... Yeah, I don't know, dude. We only see glimpses of what the Chiefs want us to know. I think they signed Juwan Taylor as like, hey, this guy's athletic enough to play both sides. I think in their head they wanted him to be right the whole time, and then they wanted to draft somebody early, left side, to develop. They couldn't trade up and get anybody. So they signed Donovan Smith. That's kind of where they are right now. Chiefs rule. Yes, sir. Carter, let's go. Cole, any ideas when you'll be at training camp? I do not know right now, Patrick, but I did see it's like the training camp dates have been announced. So I did see that. Like your streams? Thanks, MJ. I appreciate you, man. How many yards and TDs for Patrick this year? Justin Reed is overrated, Ryan? Is that what you're saying? Or what are you saying about Justin? Patrick, 5,200 yards, 45 TDs, and 5 interceptions? I mean... that's fine with me. What did Dave say? Do you think Stephon Diggs was pissed because of Bills entertaining D-Hop? Well, I saw the opposite. I saw a report that said Stephon Diggs was frustrated. He was frustrated that he restructured his deal to free up money and they didn't get D-Hop. But who knows, dude, what's really true. I haven't dug into that situation like super heavy. I was born in Kansas City, Kansas, moved down to Arkansas in 96. Let's go, James. What part of Arkansas, man? I got some family there. My wife does too, actually. I've never lived there, but we got family there. It's been that many games in a row. I've already mentally checked out nearly every season. Yeah, the Chiefs have won 15 games in a row, man. That's a lot. It's been tough. It's been tough battles, but yep, 15 in a row. Just joined you meeting up with the Grassi posse on Thursday. Yes, sir. I don't know when, but the plan is to go. RG Rosen. Remember my name because I'll tell you it on Thursday? Let's go, dude. Heck yeah. Why risk anything by flashing a gun? Great question. Dillweed alert. All chiefed up with the dillweed spam. What up? What's up, y'all? Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Ooh, nice. Yeah, okay. I answered that. I seen my predictions via Twitter for the preseason. Where? If you tagged me, I don't really get notice when people tag me. I kind of have my security settings up a little bit. It's just because I was getting like tagged by... I get tagged so much and stuff, my notifications go insane. So you'd have to probably DM me for me to see it. Oh, yeah. Do you play Madden? Not really, dude. I'm not good at Madden. You heard about Tyreek? I did. Yeah, I know he's under investigation for an alleged assault. I think hitting some dude, but I don't know what degree. I don't know if he just sunned the dude by slapping him in the back of the head, saying, don't ever say that to me again, or if it's more serious. Yep, not sure. Tyrann Mathieu got to be the most overrated player for the Chiefs. I feel like he did struggle a little bit his last year, but, I mean, you guys don't feel like he had good years when he was here? Tried DMing Chiefs players? I mean, I've DM'd a couple, man, but most of their DMs are closed until they follow you. So some of the Chiefs players that have followed me, I've DM'd them back. Or I've DM'd them, rather. But, like, you don't even always hear back. I mean, I've talked, like, real briefly with Jody Fortson, and there's some others. I mean, Orlando followed me last year, and we DM'd back and forth. If he was still a Chief, I'd probably ask him to be on the show by now. But I was waiting till after the season. I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have Orlando on the show. That would be, like, the left tackle, and then he signed with the Bengals. And I was like, well, frick. Always tripping when we go to Eureka Springs. No, yeah, Tyreek hit someone allegedly. Yeah. That's the report right now. It's like he's being investigated for an alleged assault. But that's all I know. We'll have to wait and see a little bit more. Try to get Trav on the show? That'd be about impossible, but I'm down. Come on, Trav. Come on, Trav. Dodged a bullet with that one. Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, a lot of people were throwing him under the bus with the last ordeal that happened and, you know, with his son, and we kind of know how that played out. But dude, like, Casey Starr, like, crucified the guy before, you know, the court case even finished up. So, Tyreek, why? Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. We don't know the story. We don't know what's going on, so we'll have to wait and see, but he might have just slapped somebody in the back of the head, dillweed style, but who knows. As someone who watches more basketball than football, I actually think his 25 game suspension is solid. Yeah, I saw that a lot of people in the NBA community were saying that seemed like a fair fine or suspension for him, but I don't follow basketball. Ooh, Chester McLaughlin. Dang, I haven't heard that name in a minute. Nona in the house. Hey, glad to catch a live stream again after a while. Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I do have a Discord server. It's basically a members only Discord server.
Broncos country.
But yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff up in there. What's up, Jess? How's it going? How's it going? Yo, Brand with the 5 bomb. Cole wants you to have a tank 7, so here's 5 for 7. Well, freaking A, I don't have a tank 7. I have some, yeah, I have, okay. I could probably get one. Let me see. Let me see if I can get one. I'm hitting up Danny, my boss. Is Tank 7 like a double IPA? It's a American Saison. It's an American Saison, whatever the freak that technically is. Hold on, I'm trying to get a Tank 7. Another 5 for a second Tank 8? Whoa, Tank 8? Oh, what is happening? Brenda with the 5. Okay, I'm trying to get one. HBT Coffee is still fire. Doug, appreciate you, man. There you go. Saison is a farmhouse ale. Dude, I am not an expert. All I know is I like pretty much most beer. But Tank 7 is my favorite. Yo, you guys are crazy. Thanks for the 5s. I'm trying to get a hold of one. We'll see. I don't have any in this house, so I could more than likely. Oh, no, I can. Oh, yeah. I might have a connect through a neighbor. I think I'm getting one. Let's go. What's your favorite brewery? Boulevard. So I'm born and raised in Kansas City, and as soon as I was old enough to drink, I was drinking Boulevard. What the heck, dude? Jack Green with the 5. Another 5 for a Tank 9. All right. Well, we've got a Tank 7, Tank 8, and Tank 9 on the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And we have confirmation that a Tank 7 is on the way. Oh, Brenda said fat fingers. Oh, okay. All chiefed up. Let's go. It's funny that OBJ is on the Ravens. I mean, dude. Now that since Lamar is there, like, I think it's an okay place for him. Yo, we got a 5 bomb from K Wayne. K Wayne with the 5 bomb. Let's go. Boulevard time, dude. What do you shoot? Bro, K Wayne. Whoa, Aaron Jacobson with the 100 bomb, anniversary bomb. Try not to think about work. We'll be fine while you spend quality time with Danny. Good night, everyone. Bro, Aaron with the 100. For those of you who don't know, me and my wife are celebrating this weekend for our 10-year wedding anniversary. It was actually on June 15th, but I was during Chiefs minicamp, and we already planned in advance to get away for this weekend, so we're hitting up a hotel for a couple nights, no kids, and just going to reminisce on 10 years of marriage, man. I mean, I'm only 32, she's 31, so when we got married, I was 22, and she was 21. It's been a wild year, wild decade, rather. So, Aaron, thanks so much for the 100 bomb, man. Yeah, I'm going to do a live stream on Friday from like noon to 2. We'll do it early, and then or noon to 1:30, and then we're going to take off. I will have some YouTube shorts dropping Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but yeah, we will be gone. So thanks so much for the 100 bomb, dude. That means a lot, dude. I appreciate that. And then Greg with the 25, there, that will get you the rest of the 6-pack, and thank all chiefed up. Oh, sheesh. All right, let's go. You guys are crazy, man. She's on her way. YouTube cutting taxes. Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm going to bring you a Tank 15.6 next time I come out. All right, I will sip on that slowly. Danny? Or is that Grandma? Who is this? Oh, let's go. We have a delivery. Hey, look what you guys finagled. Look what we finagled. We got the Tank 7. See, American Saison. Farmhouse Ale. But I don't like... It's 45 IBUs, so... I really like the taste. It's 8.5%er. On draft, it is so smooth. I mean, in a bottle, it's good too. I really like it. It's one of my favorite beers. I need my bottle opener. Hello? Man, we got to sit like a family and enjoy this one. Bro, we're having an off-season drought. Tank 7. We got all chiefed up in here. Bro, all chiefed up. You know what we should do? We should get you guys some Tank 7 and invite you guys on to have you try it if you haven't yet. I'd send you some. It'd be kind of fun. Let me know if you guys want to do another live stream in July sometime. We don't have to go 2 hours. But that was really fun last time, y'all. I enjoyed it at least. I know chat did too. People are still asking. All right. If you guys got one, any beer or any water or coffee, if you drink coffee at night like a lunatic, cheers. Cheers to, a little bit of chill time before football season starts up and it goes nuts. Yeah, Dave, I'll take that Tank 15.6, but I will sip it slowly. I'll never forget that story. Dave brought me some beers from Colorado, and he kind of warned me. He's like, watch the alcohol percentages. They can be a little much. And I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. But I was like, I drink Tank 7s. Like, that's 8.5. That's pretty potent. But, dude, yeah, I drank like a 14%er or something from Dave. And I was like, whoa. Jeremy Dunk's expensive as all get out, but you only been 3? Only been 3 what? Only been 3? Yo, Jack with the 20 for your anniversary. All cheaped up, dude. Let's go, man. Tank 7 party. Yes, sir. You already know. Cheers, everybody. Heck yeah. You're sipping sweet tea. That works too. You gotta fight. Yeah, Common. Boulevard started, I think, in 1989 in the Kansas City area. They have definitely expanded. Yeah, since 1989. I remember my dad, when he was in high school, used to work like right by Boulevard. And so my dad, when I was born, my dad was 18. So I was born in 91. So, yep. Do you collect cards? Not really. Is Chiefsaholic in Cole's attic? Dude, if he's in my attic, I would be extremely surprised. If I give you $1 million, will you shave your beard? For $1 million, I will shave my beard, dude. I'll shave that bad boy right off in front of y'all right now. Dude, like what you could actually, like $1 million. I mean, you could invest half of that and live off the interest for the rest of your life. I could hire more staff, start the NFL channel, pay off this house, pay off my dad's house. Like, hey, we could do some nice stuff with that. Yeah, my parents were young, dude. My mom was 17 and dad was 18 when I was born. They were super young. Yeah, they're like slowly rolling Boulevard out like to more and more states. Who was Albert Breer's source? Nothing he's ever reported has come to pass. I don't think that's true. Nothing. He's pretty connected. He's one of the NFL reporters with Sports Illustrated. Pretty well connected. A lot of what he's reporting is like Q&As. So like people are asking him questions and he's giving his like honest thoughts. But I do agree with Albert Breer. Like, I'm pretty sure the extension for Chris Jones is a matter of when, not if. But he's got sources around the league, but I mean, they never really reveal their sources. Just don't get the Tank 7 cans. When you pour it, it's still half foam. Yeah, you can't pour it. You'd have to sip it out of the can. Yeah, I live in Lee Summit, Missouri. Yes, sir. ACU. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate y'all. Braylon, I'm glad you enjoy the content, brother. UK 2K23? No, I don't. I do not. Not for 10,000. I don't think so. College for the kids. Yeah, I'm like, I like don't care about college. I don't want to go down that trail tonight. But like, if somebody wants to go, it's totally fine. Then there's some degrees that you have to have, like nursing, to be a doctor, physical therapist. Like, you know, there are places for college, but dude, it's astronomical prices, and you're stuck in debt for so long, man. So I'm not team don't go. I didn't go, but it was only because I was trying to go and pay cash. I went one semester and I couldn't pay the next semester and just didn't go. But yeah, I mean, college has its place, but it's definitely not for everybody. Can you shout me out? What's up, John? Sam Adams is finally back around here. Ooh, Sam Adams, that's a good one. What's up, Cole? Oh, what up, Kip? How's it going, man? Shotgun is the only way to enjoy Tank 7. Shotgun? Like to shotgun it? Oh, man. How many points per game for the Chiefs offense this year? Around 30. It's gotta be, dude. It's like always is. Mike James, not Mike Jones. Mike James became a Chiefs fan when Joe Montana came to the Chiefs. That was in the 90s, I think, right? Early 90s. I was born in 91, so my earliest Chiefs memories were really like later in the 90s. Yeah, Jeremy, I've been growing this beard out since 2017, but like I keep it pretty trimmed up. So I've had it this length for like years now. I don't even 3-4 years, something like that. Do you think wait, you have Tank 7 in LA? I mean, maybe it's just because LA is so big. Yeah, maybe they are getting into some of like the bigger cities. Man, you guys are super, I mean, I appreciate y'all so much, man. Tuesday night live streams they're super chill. Love hanging out. Tank 7's in Maryland? Oh, I like that. Oh, okay. I'll check. Someone said you missed Doug's $2. Dude, let me show you what I see and why I sometimes miss the $2. I'll show you why I sometimes miss it. It's not intentional, but any of the donos over like $5 and over, they show up. They show up like on the chat banner like this. I'll show you. This is just so you know why I sometimes miss the twos. Anything over $5, it shows up on this little bar up above right here. So it'll stay there for a while. So unless I see the 2-bomb like in real time as chat is scrolling, sometimes I miss it. So I do apologize. Sometimes if you shoot a 2 over and I don't respond, just like hit me up in chat because I will definitely check it out. I try to shout them all out. I just sometimes miss that. So thanks again. Let me see. Doug with the 2. Happy anniversary 2. Thanks so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. I like cookies more than cake, James. 1000%. K-Wayne said, show the pic again. Wait, which pic? Oh, when we got married? That's me and Danny, dude, 10 years ago. That's June 15th, 2013. I was made to cover sports, especially football. Like I had the chin strap on. I was ready, dude. I was ready for this game. But yeah, me and Danny in 2013, dude. People are so funny. They're like, that's not you. I'm like, pretty sure it's me. Well, I'm almost positive. I mean, I was there. Baby Cole, yes sir. Yeah, Rick, got the chin strap on. Yeah, we were pretty young, Justin. We really were. What's your favorite response when someone asks why the Chiefs are the best? Like if they're asking, are they like being accusatory? Like, why do you think the Chiefs are overrated? So you need to explain. I mean, because if they're just straight up asking, why are they the best? I mean, you just tell them, well, just look at the stats. I mean, 5 AFC championship games in 5 years, 3 Super Bowls in 4, 2 Super Bowl wins, and then most dubs. I think I don't know if it's over the last 10 years, the Chiefs have had the most wins. but it's at least since like 2016, 2015, the Chiefs have had the most wins in the entire NFL. Somebody in here might know how far back that stat actually goes. I mean, there's kind of a long list, to be honest. Hey, let's go, Matthew. On the season opener, you'll be celebrating your 38th year as a Chiefs fan. Love that. Anthony Richardson thoughts? Dude, I just saw him the other day. He did a backflip. He's an athletic dude, man. I'm kind of excited to see him. Before the Gimli beard. Exactly, Matthew. Yeah, both look so different. Yeah, man. I mean, so that's 2013. And then, what's the fastest way I can send that photo? Is it still here too? No, but I like this photo. Where day? This is me. No, that's not me. Sorry, these photos are so small. That's definitely not me. I thought maybe. Oh yeah, I mean, we're not like dressed up or anything, but that's me and Danny and my brother and his wife. Danny's on the far side in the red, whatever, maroon shirt. So look, that's me and Danny 2 weeks ago. And then 2013. Yeah, Danny had blonde hair then, but her natural hair is dark brunette. So she went back to her natural hair color, and I lost my hair, and it went down to my beard. So there you have it. Time flies. Please stand up. Ooh, Jay's the OG. He knows if it's been about 30 minutes, I need to stand. I just realized I changed my name on you. Oh, Mr. Neller. Okay, I saw your name, dude, but I was like, I know you're in here talking like you're a regular. I was like, so I know you've been in here for a while, but I did not recognize the name. Dang, you got married 10-10-10? All right, why does that make me think of that TV show, or the Dial Down the Center, Collect Call, 10-10, Dial Down the Center, 10-10-220? 10-10-10, that's a cool date. I definitely look different, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wang Mang. Yes, sir. Randy, thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. Heck yeah. Yeah, after this weekend, we'll do the members only Zoom call and all that stuff. Your hair did the same? Gosh, dang it. In February of this year, Arrowhead Addict wrote that the Chiefs are the only team with a winning record against Tom Brady. Yeah, I remember that. That's actually pretty crazy to think about. Nothing like celebrating regular season wins against Tom Brady, huh? Pat career win-loss record is 75-19. Yeah, that's freaking nuts. Greg with the stats. Yo, Greg, do we want to open up some packages or what? Do we want to wait? We want to do it Friday now? Do we want to do it now? What do we want to do? Yo, what up, Gunner? Yeah, look at that young buck. Exactly. I'm old enough to remember collect call commercials, but young enough that I never did it. Yeah, same. Exactly, Chucky. Same, dude. I was too young, so I was like, How tall are you, Cole? 6'2"? Yeah, I look kind of tall in that picture, huh? Yeah, I'm 6'2". Maybe 6'1" and 3/4, but I'm very close to 6'2". Did Brady retire again? He did. And he's supposedly done. Now, you're a regular, Billy? Yes, sir. Let's open a couple. What do you want to open? Do you want to open a box? We got some packages of some signed merch that we may open just to share it. What did Brand say? Package time. Yes, sir. Brother Cole, do you have any vids of your martial arts days? Yeah, dude. It's been a while since I've showed a video like that. I mean, let me open these Chiefs packages, and here at the end, before we get off, I'll show you one. Remind me. Brother, yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. What happened? 4'11"? I ain't 4'11". That would be crazy. If I'm 4'11", the rest of my family would be like 3 foot. Yeah, I'll download a YouTube video and we can watch one here in a bit, and I'll still talk over the top. Yo, Tom with the 5. Cole, been an RGR regular for like 8 years now. Dude, love that, man. Before I even finish your message, like, shout out to RGR, all the hard work they've put in. I mean, Ryan, even since the very beginning, has been nothing but great to me. Dan, the same. Like, much respect to all those guys. Who's your favorite OG Chiefs wide receiver? Mine is Otis Taylor. Hands down, great job. Dude, I mean, Otis Taylor's, I mean, he's the guy. It's kind of sad for me, like, in the years when I watched, I remember some, like, I remember, like, Andre Rison and, like, Spider-Man. I remember, like, Dwayne Bowe later. But who I really remembered running backs and some of the defensive guys, like, when I was younger watching. Because I remember Tony G, so I remember him. But then I remember I was a big old Priest Holmes fan, Jamal Charles fan. Like, but yeah, Otis Taylor he's the best Chiefs wide receiver in history, in my opinion. I just rewatched some of his clips, man. Oh, Mark Bowrichter. I haven't heard that name in a minute. All right, let me grab these packages. Ooh. Mark Bowrichter. Favorite Chiefs kicker? Not Lynn. Probably Jan. Will Tony get 1,000 yards this year? If he even plays 15 games, he's getting 1,000 yards from scrimmage. Cole, do a poll. Should you get your play button signed by Chiefs players? Pryor really wants me to take that to training camp and get it signed. All right, Greg. We're opening something. Should we open the box? I kind of know what some of it is, but I think you guys will love it. I mean, I'm going to love it too. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Chiefs box with signed merch. All right, so it's a football. Y'all ready to see who this is? It looks nice. And let me do this. Oh. Oh my God. Bless America. And to the Republic. Some of you may not recognize that signature, but you might recognize the number. You might recognize the number down there. That's the number 87, baby. The greatest in the game. That's a signed Kelsey football, dude. That's freaking awesome. That is so cool, man. Oh my. Yep, TK, y'all know. Our best kicker is our safety. Justin Reed. Ooh, Pete Stoyanovich. You see the interview with Patty when he was talking about legacy? Where? Are you talking about when he values legacy over getting paid? Is that what you're talking about? Where's Kelsey's cutout? I don't know where that is. All right, we got more. We got something else. All right, so this one, guys, we got a mystery box in from the Chiefs Bids app. And I'm very happy to report to you that we got a golden ticket. And when you get a golden ticket, you get a signed jersey. But I don't see a signature. Oh, there it is. So we got a signed Kelsey jersey, dude. So sick. He signed it on the... It's like not where the fold is, so hold on. I'm going to find it. Signed Kelsey jersey, man. Here it is. It's like... Okay, it's right under the numbers. Okay. I'm going to actually kind of have to unfold it a little bit. There it is. Dude, oh my gosh. Let's go. That's so freaking sick, dude. The best tight end in the game. Got the sig. Let's go. Dude, that is so awesome. Let's freaking go, dude. You're officially a collector now, says Brand. I mean, what we want to do, not with this jersey. Sorry, but I want to give some away. Not all. But I'd love to give away some of the signed merch, man. Give it back to the community. He did smell it. Did I smell it? Maybe I did. I definitely looked at it. I'd love to keep watching, but my T-Mobile signal's so weak it won't play. Well, dang it, dog. That's all good. I appreciate you being in here. How do you feel about the transition from Alex Smith to Mahomes? What was initially thought? I mean, I think I was pretty intrigued. I was excited when he got drafted, but yeah, I was a little confused because I was like, "Whoa, we have Alex Smith and he balled out." I think you saw signs in preseason, but I think the Week 17 game against the Broncos, dude, there was a couple passes he made, and I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, much respect to Alex Smith, but he ain't making those throws. And Mahomes was slicing and dicing with backups, dude. Yeah. So I think Week 17 for me, Week 17 of 2017, or Week 16, maybe there's only 16 games in. The last week of the season, I think it was against the Broncos. I was like, yo, this is crazy, dude. So then I was like, all right, I don't know what's next for Alex Smith, but after seeing that game, I was like, let's go, dude. Like, I was pretty stoked. Danny with a 9-month membership said, but wifey for 10 years. 9 months? Danny, we could have made a baby. That's crazy. That's my wife, if anybody's wondering. We don't want no more babies, though. Yo, Uri with the 9 months. Let's go. Right after Danny's. Thanks for the 9 months, bro. I did smell it. Maybe I did. It didn't smell like anything. Brenda, thank you so much. Do you ever wish Alex came back to KC as QB2? Yeah, it probably would have been too weird. Honestly, dude, I was just hoping he could keep his leg after all that. I would have loved it, but it would have been probably a little bit too weird. I'm not giving this one away. Yo, Jacob with the 2-bomb. I'm a Mahomie. Let's go, man. You wanted Watson and so bad in that draft? Yeah, I'm glad. That's what people thought we were trading up to get Watson. You need a Kelsey corner in the background? Dude, we got one more thing to open. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, we've got a couple Kelsey things now. I mean, at this rate, I don't even know where to put it all. Maybe on some of these acoustic panels back here. We'll find a way to hang up some of these jerseys. Greg, you're going to laugh when I tell you who this is. We have a couple of these. I mean, he's a legend. I definitely freaked out the first one we got. Neil Smith, baby. Neil Smith, the legend. Heck yeah, someone said that's dope giving back. Yeah, I mean, every month we've done a members-only live stream and we give away a jersey. But we'll start giving away some of the signed ones. I think would be a really cool way to get back. Any word on Jackson? No. Like Jackson Mahomes? No, I haven't heard anything, huh? Yeah, it's signed. Yeah. Pretty cool. See the signature? Yeah. Neil Smith? Hey, Neil Smith's one of the OG D linemen, man. In the 90s. I was pretty young when he played. But yeah, he played alongside DT. Yeah, it was actually in the I think he get drafted in 88? But he played for the Chiefs all through from 88 to 96. And that's when I kind of I was 5 in 96. So that's when I kind of was remembering like the earliest years, and then he went to the Broncos for the last 3 years, and then to San Diego. No, yeah, San Diego. Yeah, Derek's buddy. Exactly, dude. It was awesome. Yeah, I think they drafted him back to back. Didn't they draft Neil Smith and then DT like back to back years? I'm almost positive they did. Yeah, what's up, Kansas City? Danny Alexander's in here. Danny. How are you doing, bro? Dan Thompson says, Brother Cole, what player becomes the token injury reserve candidate, the mystery injury that keeps him around for next year? Well, last year was Justin Ross. I don't think they're going to do that again, right? But that's a great question, dude, because I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I know, Neil again. I think this is the third Neil Smith jersey. They like sending out Neil Smith jerseys. Are you opening fan mail? Yeah, sort of. Randy said you can send any of those to me. I mean, honestly, bro, I probably owe you one. Yeah, Alex Smith 11 should be a forever Chief. You right. W stream Khalil, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Did you see Tony G talk about Travis? Yeah, I actually shared a short on that today on just some of the high praise that Tony G gave to Kelsey at the New Heights Live. Yeah. How do you get a green name? It's members. Members get a green name. They had a national commercial together too. That's sick. I've never seen that. Can we forgive Neil yet for being a donkey? I think so. Yeah, he was awesome, Greg. You already know. From Nebraska? Who? Neil? Because I thought he was born in New Orleans. Maybe you're saying you're from Nebraska. DT was a year later, 4th pick overall. Smith was picked 2 in 88. Okay, yep. That's crazy, dude. Oh my gosh, man. Having those two guys next to each other was a wild one. Meet me at the QB. No, exactly. Greg. Hey, Cole, I'm a fan. Greg's the legend. I appreciate you, Greg. Thanks, man. This is so cool. The signed Kelsey jersey is like, whoa. Cower? Oh, he played for Nebraska. Thanks, dude. I was like, hold on a second. Yeah, man, I am not a historian, so that's definitely a weak spot of mine. Like, if I didn't like watch it, you know, like I learn as I'm doing like deep dives into YouTube shorts on Chiefs history and stuff. I learn more that way, but yeah, some of the stuff like when I was a kid, like that, I struggle like knowing the ins and outs of those years for sure. Amelia, I appreciate you. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I mean, I'm really, really proud of the community that we've grown here, and I love hanging out with you guys, man, talking Chiefs, whatever. Sent the link of the commercial. Where, Justin? Wait, where did you send it? Yeah, Dan Salamalu. I could never say his name either. What's your thoughts on our defenses here? I think our corners will take another step forward. Yeah, Marky, I think the whole secondary will take steps forward, including Justin Reed. Brian Cook will take another step up. So I'm definitely excited about the secondary. They are way in a much better position than they were last year. Good luck as a streamer and YouTuber. No, I appreciate you, MJ. Thank you, man. Casey kind of fallen this offseason? I don't know. I think they've had a pretty good offseason. Christopher, I don't think Eric Berry is officially retired. Because someone quote me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he ever like officially announced his retirement. He last played in 2018, but I thought, yeah, in 2021, NBC Sports said Eric Berry hasn't ruled out playing again, but I mean, it's been 2 years. He said, it's about timing with me. It needs to have purpose. It needs to make sense to me on why I'm going somewhere or why I'm doing a certain thing. So once I feel that, that's when you'll see me with a uniform on. But yeah, I mean, by this point, he hasn't played in quite a long time, man. He is now 34. I think it's safe to say he's done, but he hasn't officially ruled it out. KC Chiefs going to recognize you yet if you keep doing this? Yeah, who knows, man. I don't know who recognizes me and don't. I went to the Chiefs pro shop at the stadium, and there was one worker was like, "Yo, dude, I love your podcast." I thought it was just a worker like there, but I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that." So yeah, you never know who notices and watches. Yeah, I have no idea, but I appreciate all the support, no matter who. I'm not a fan. I've just been hate watching for about 18 months. You're not a fan? Dang, Pryor. Didn't they bring him in last year to do his Chiefs retirement? No. Jamal Charles officially retired. That's been a little while. Remember, Mahomes handed him off a ball, but no, there was another defensive guy. Who was that, guys? He was a secondary guy. It was last season. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. I'm gonna watch your I Know Who video. Oh, let's go. How much do you upload a week, Zion? I do 1 YouTube short a day, 2 to 3 live streams a week, and try to do 3 longer form videos a week. Oh yeah, Brandon Flowers. Thanks, Jack. That's who it was. Yeah, so not Eric. It wasn't Eric Berry. I knew that. Yeah, Brandon Flowers. It wasn't Sorensen. Yeah, Danny, I didn't word it completely properly. I knew he was. I said he was a member of the secondary. I was like, I couldn't remember because I couldn't remember who it was. If he was a guy who played safety or corner, he was a defensive back, but I couldn't remember who it was when I was talking about it. Yeah, 2nd round pick by the Chiefs in 2008. Good old Flowers. When do you stream again? Friday. Yes, sir. How long have you been doing this? Well, I've been streaming since 8 o'clock, but I've been running this channel since January 25th of 2022. So a year and a half, or close to. I do not really play Madden, no. Dirty Dan can retire a Saint? Nah, man, he's a Chiefs legend. I mean, came on as a UDFA and played for the Chiefs for how many years, bro? 7 years? Pat Surtain. Oh, you were just thinking of who? Yeah, technically linebackers are secondary when they drop back. Yeah. Yeah, it was Brandon Flowers. Wait, when did Pat Surtain retire? Yeah, because he played with the Chiefs from 05 to 08. Man, PS2 is a dog. I did not go to the New Heights Live, Pete's, because I had my own event actually at Boulevard. Same night. I already had it planned when they announced their event. I was like, whoops. What PC do you use? I have a 2023 MacBook Pro. So not a PC, technically. Brenda, thanks so much for hanging out. Have you ever gotten anything signed by Patrick Mahomes? I have not. How are you updated on everything? Like Chiefs, like news and stuff? I mean, I'm just always searching and scrubbing and trying to get up to date on all the news. Yeah, Dirty Dan struggled pretty badly his last year in KC. Like, it was not good. But I mean, outside of that, he had a lot of good years and a lot of good plays. Glow King, thanks for hanging out, bro. How much money does he want? I don't even... who are you talking about, Marky? Sorry. Who are you talking about? Huge fan. I was wondering who you think will lead the team in receptions this year. Madden, appreciate you, man. Or lead the team in receptions. I mean, Travis Kelsey. Outside of that, probably Kadarius Toney, as long as he stays healthy. He did not play a lot of snaps overall last season since he got traded halfway through and then he dealt with hamstring issues. But dude, he was when he was on the field running routes, he was one of the most targeted receivers on the Chiefs offense, like from a percentage standpoint. So I would think Kadarius Toney, if you want to say, well, who outside of those two, Kelsey and Toney? I mean, MVS would probably be next. Yeah, he was a hoss. Yes, sir. Dalvin Cook. Well, he said he wanted like a $5 to $10 million deal. I mean, like he wanted like a multi-million dollar, multi-year deal. Yeah. Grassi is on a flight to Dallas as we speak. Yes, sir. Dallas, then KC. Let's go. Very true, Eric. He's talking up his shoulder surgery recovery, saying he's going to be playing better than ever because he's not going to be afraid of his shoulder popping out. But shoulder surgery takes a while to recover from, A, and then B, like think about it. Like Isaiah Pacheco had off-season shoulder surgery, and he even still right now can't have contact. He can't have contact on that shoulder. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries myself, labrum, left shoulder, and you're in an immobilizer for 6 weeks, and then you are rehabbing and trying to build muscle back, and then you're trying to go back and play in the NFL. So, yeah, that's very true about Dalvin having shoulder surgery. Anthony said, dude, I just got off work. I want to see you on PMS. Hey, let's go. If Pat wants to have me on, I'm down. Let's go. Only on man coverage. He got beat over the top a few times. The guy was great on blitz roll and could straight lay folks now in tackling. Who are we talking about? Are you talking about Surtain Senior? Is that who we're talking about? Oh, you're talking about Dan Sorensen? Maybe that's who you're talking about. That's got to be who you're talking about. Yeah, I'll meet up with Grassi on Thursday. Yeah, Tim, wherever he goes, I'll show up and support and all that. Yes, sir. How many Chiefs games have you gone to? Probably close to like a 10 or something like that. I'm pretty introverted, dude, so going to a game is like kind of a lot. Although I do like going. Your videos are the best. Thanks, dog. Dogs. D-O-double-G-S. It's the one, the only D-O-double-G-S. That was bad. Is Patrick Mahomes healthy? I mean, yeah, from all the reports I've seen and what he said in his recent interview with for the match, he just talked a couple weeks ago. He's competing, him and Kelsey are competing against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in that golf match on the 29th, and Mahomes said he's able to do everything. Yep. He said it took a lot longer to heal than he thought, but he can do everything. Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Yes, sir. Rubber band man? I'm with that. Worth a couple $100,000. You want to go to a game? I've heard it gets very... Oh, it's loud. Yes, sir. It is loud. It is very loud. What record are Vikings going to be? Don't forget they lost a lot. I need to ask Troy for his opinion. I mean, they'll probably make it back to the playoffs. I don't know if they'll win their division or if they'll get into a wild card, but they'll have a winning record, I would think. Yo, Sir Lagelot, appreciate that, man. Outstanding job you're doing. Keep rolling, buddy. Check nightly on content. Thanks, man. I don't post as much as I would like to. I mean, I post a lot, but like, one YouTube short a day, the live streams, and then 3 to 4 dailies a week. Back in the early days, I posted a daily video every single day for 6 months, and it's not feasible or healthy for me to do that every single day. And sometimes I'm skipping days because there's not a lot of content. So what I'll do is I'll group it all in like one solid video that I'm just super proud of. So that's kind of what I've started doing. I know it's not as frequently as I used to, but I feel like the quality of the videos we're putting out are just better, and I'm a lot happier with them. I mean, if breaking news drops, I'll drop a video like right then. But if there's nothing, like I'll just keep siphoning through Twitter, looking for news. I'll come up with ideas to talk about for players, and I feel like the quality of the dailies are better, even though they're less frequent. But I'm really proud of them. Yes, sir. Thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words. Pat who? Cole doesn't like D-Hop? I don't not like D-Hop. I was not a fan of trading for D-Hop initially when it was a second round pick and an asset and taking on his current contract. I was not a fan of that. I started changing my tune when he said he would be willing to work with people on his contract and the Cardinals were open to a later round pick. I started changing my tune then. But sometimes I might seem annoyed about D-Hop sometimes because I get asked about him so much. But no, I mean, if the Chiefs want to add him, I would not complain about it. No, I think he would be a good addition. I don't know that he's needed, but if they really want him, they can go get him. You got to extend Chris Jones first and free up some cap space. But so yeah, I don't dislike D-Hop. I don't know that the Chiefs need D-Hop though. That's kind of how I feel. Ever feel like opponents are trying to wreck Chiefs salary cap by getting media to shame Chiefs about Mahomes' contract? I don't think it's like as widespread conspiratorial as that, like in my opinion, but I do think like we talked about it in the like months ago, few weeks ago. Mike Florio was a freaking weirdo about that. But yeah, that like, is that a little bit of like, hey, you like trying to pressure the Chiefs into getting something done? I mean, maybe. I mean, he's underpaid. When you look at what other QBs are getting paid right now, but he made the second most endorsements of any QB in the league last year, only behind Tom Brady. And I think Patrick Mahomes is fine with what he's getting paid. I mean, based on what he said, he's here chasing legacy. He's not trying to squeeze out a few extra $1 million a year from the team, per se. If he can use those extra few $1 million a year to bring somebody else in and surround him with the best team possible, will they extend him or give him a pay raise even before the season starts, like Mike Florio declares? Maybe. He's worth it. But dude, if they approach him and Mahomes like, nah, I'm good. Like, I made $20-something million last year in endorsements, and he's making an average of $40 million a year right now at the Chiefs. It's not like he's not making any money. But you will hear no. Sorry, what is that? Something's draining from our sink or something. It sounded weird. You will hear no like negative words from me if the Chiefs extended him or gave him a pay raise or anything like that, like before the season started. Like, Clark Hunt said it. You'll never, like, Pat Mahomes will always be underpaid, and it's because of how valuable he is to the team. Like, you'll never be able to pay that guy enough. But if they do it, that's fine with me. Alexander with the 10 bomb. The whole D-Hop thing has our receiving core overshadowed with Tony, James, Moore, Richie, and Watson. I think we got a shot to be really great in the receiving department, and we still have 87. Well, first off, Danny, thanks for the 10. Bro, I remember last year, Danny was he's one of the OGs on the channel, and I remember one time he sent over something on Cash App or something, and he was like, get your daughter some ice cream, and I think I took her like that next day, didn't I? I took her like right after that, and got Maddie ice cream. I'll never forget that, dude. It's like the little memories when you see people's names and you associate them with stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that the Chiefs need D-Hop by any means. Like, he would be great, but I think the Chiefs do. They not only have a solid wide receiver room, in my opinion, but like Tony, yeah, Richie James. I mean, 600 yards with Daniel Jones last season. I mean, come on now. Sky Moore will take a step up. And then, you got Justin Watson. You've got Rashee Rice as well. I think I think the receiving core is more solid than like national media is giving them credit for. And then I understand you got Justin Ross, you got John Ross like fighting for a spot as well. Like I'm intrigued about them. Also, Tom with the 5, have you seen PM's flexibility building workouts he does to his ankles and legs? No surprise. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about when you're talking about Rubber Band Man? I thought you were quoting what the freak is that song? Rubber Band Man, why there's a Taliban, a couple $100,000, some old hip hop song. But Bobby Stroop is a magician and has Mahomes doing all kinds of like pliability, like crazy flexibility yet strengthening exercises, and he puts his body in like stressful environments, but like he doesn't overly stress his body, but he puts Mahomes' body in like environments that simulate the effects of a real game. So I saw a post from Bobby Stroop when you guys remember when Mahomes had the crazy play against the Bucs last season. He had that spin move and then shot putted to Clyde Edwards-Helaire for a touchdown. Well, Mahomes' ankle got kind of folded, like awkwardly there, but Mahomes jumped right up, and that's when you saw in the trailer he pointed and he goes, "I'm like that." It didn't even hurt Mahomes in his ankle. And Bobby Stroop shared a post on some of the exercises they do for ankle flexibility and strengthening. And I was like, dude, if it wasn't for Bobby Stroop and just him being a magician, like that could have sidelined Mahomes. And then to echo that, I don't want to ramble too long, but then even like the divisional game against the Jags, when Mahomes got his ankle, it was like that drop tackle or whatever that happened. And when that player like pulled him down but dropped down on his ankle. Some people are accusatory saying that was clearly intentional. I don't know, it was a bang play. But if Mahomes wasn't strengthening his ankle and doing all the stuff he did, like he could have been Ryan Tannehill and not played for the rest of the season. Because Ryan Tannehill, after he got his ankle sprained, he didn't play for weeks, dude. And Mahomes finished the game, played next week, and played in the Super Bowl. So, yeah. Hats off to them for that, dude. Crazy. You're chiefing up right now? Let's go. Let's say dirty play. I mean, again, the more that I do this, it's like it's really hard to know like in the moment if the player in their head was like, I intentionally want to hurt this guy. Obviously, in some degree they all do. It's football. But it happens so fast and adrenaline is going. It's the postseason. I mean, these guys are probably basically not roided out with like straight up roids, but like roided out with adrenaline, dude. You know what I mean? So maybe it was a dirty play. Either way, Chiefs won the Super Bowl. But when he first got hurt, I was like, oh God, that doesn't look good. I was pretty scared. Does making videos ever get old? So it doesn't get old. But it gets exhausting with the editing, which is why like Troy has really been helpful because he's helped me edit like the daily videos and stuff like that. That's been the most tiring part is, when you prep a video and script it and record it, I mean, sometimes that takes 3 to 4 hours alone. The research and scripting can take 2 to 3 hours for a video, like a daily video. And then the editing can take 2 to 3 hours. And then you've got a title and thumbnail and like all that. So it gets exhausting, but like with an editor helping, it's less exhausting. So it doesn't get old because I really enjoy covering the Chiefs, man. Oh, that's a good one, Tim. It wasn't a dirty play, but from what I've seen, it was a reckless play. Yeah, I mean, if Homie was going in and like dove like head first and like intentionally like smashed his helmet against like the side of Mahomes' head or something, like, okay, like the Juju play when he got concussed earlier in the season and then like the next play MVS got nailed, like that was a little sus. Like, dude, that looked a little bit like head hunting to me, man. So why does the media constantly think Joe Burrow is better than Pat Mahomes? I saw that more last offseason than now. Once they traded away, I was talking to Troy, my editor, about this today. Once they traded away Tyreek Hill and Mahomes, and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl and Mahomes got league MVP and Super Bowl MVP, I don't hear that as much now. I don't I don't really hear the disrespect at all. Like, everybody's got Mahomes at the top right now. I mean, Jamar Chase is going to back his QB, and he was being trolly about the Pat Who thing, which made for some good offseason content. But I don't see that as much with the media now. I mean, do you guys see that as much with the media now? I don't think so. Do the Chiefs need D-Hop? They don't need him, no. It's because they're running out of things to talk about. That's true, Justin. Yeah, that was headhunting. Yes, sir. I think the wide receiver room is good. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about the wide receiver room. It's one of those things like, I don't think the Chiefs need D-Hop, but he would make it better. But I think they're fine there. I think it's okay. Yo, Check Mafia, what's up, dude? Starting my Chiefs jersey collection. Any to add? Well, thanks for the 2-bomb. I mean, who do you have, bro? You don't have to send another super chat or anything to answer that, but who do you have right now, bro? Or when you say you're starting your Chiefs jersey collection, you don't have anybody? Do you have anybody right now? Do you think our pass rush will be better than last season? Like on paper, Robert, I do. Like, I think Amenahue was an underrated signing. George Karlaftis is going into year 2. They drafted Felix. They lost Colin Saunders. But, I mean, they still have Noddy. They still have Wharton. If they bring back somebody like a Carlos Dunlap, like, I think they're straight. I think they're good. They also drafted B.J. Thompson. I forgot. I went over all the Chiefs draft picks earlier off the top of my head, and I forgot B.J. Thompson. That's the only guy I forgot. But yeah, they got B.J. as well. Adrian, you think Mahomes is better than Tom Brady? I mean, he's been the best QB in the league for quite a while now. Now, this is not a popular opinion, I guess, that I have. Some people disagree with me, but I think Tom Brady has has the GOAT tenure as far as accomplishments and accolades, but Mahomes has the greatest start to an NFL career of anybody ever in history, and if he keeps going, dude, I mean, it's game over. But I got Isaiah Pacheco jersey, and it took 3 months to come in. Why? Chiefs sell wide receivers now? Yeah, you bring them in, you raise them up with Pat Mahomes, and then you sell them, baby. Have you always been a Chiefs fan? What's up, Reed? Yeah, born and raised in Kansas City. Yeah, been a Chiefs fan my whole life. Yes, sir. I think Patriots are going to get D-Hop. Yeah, I mean, Patriots or Titans. If D-Hop wasn't come and play for a contender, it's the Chiefs or the Bills or something. Not really a story anymore. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about Mahomes getting disrespected? Yeah, I mean, it happened way more when the Chiefs kind of choked away the AFC Championship game in 2021. Like, that was the offseason story. Pat's falling off. Blah, blah. Like, they all ate crow. Oh, Amenahue is absolutely going to be a problem. Where's the Tony Lamp? He's chilling somewhere. He's taking a nap. You miss Breeze playing? Yeah, we're still alive. I don't know. You're still going? Yeah, I should probably get off soon, but yeah, we're still going. I'm putting in some OT right now. Overtime. Yeah, I had that Tank 7. I was like, oh, man. And we're just talking Chiefs. I could talk Chiefs all day. Who's going to play in the Super Bowl? Probably Chiefs and Eagles or Bengals, Eagles, 49ers, Chiefs. Like, any of those 4 teams have a pretty good shot. Yeah, Patriots did the same exactly. Yeah, okay, I answered that. Someone wore a Titans t-shirt to the sporting match on Saturday. Bro, people are freaking weirdos, Ari. I don't get it, man. I remember I met Rachel Half. Rachel on the channel right here. I met her at, you're so sick of hearing Tyreek Hill's name. We hear about him way less this offseason than last. But when we met Rachel at the Chiefs Pro Shop, there was a guy walking out of the Pro Shop. So he did an Arrowhead Stadium tour. He was walking out of the Pro Shop with I think he had a Vikings jersey on. And I literally looked at him. I was like, are you lost? And they all just started laughing because I'm like, what the heck is going on? I was like, why is he wearing a Vikings jersey right now? It was throwing me off, dude. People are crazy. Yo, the top GJ. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoy the content, man. Yeah, you remember that, Rachel? I was like, what the heck is wrong with that guy? I'd love to see Chiefs 49ers rematch. Hey, me too. I'd do that. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, I saw that about Tyreek. Uh-huh. Definitely a bummer. But yeah, we'll have to see we'll have to let the legal process play out a little bit and kind of see what comes from that. Hey, I found an interesting stat. Whoa, what is going on? Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey are only one postseason touchdown behind Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, despite playing together for 4 less seasons. Pat and Trav, 14 postseason TDs in 5 seasons. Tom and Gronk, 15 postseason TDs in 9 seasons. Again, none of that like really matters at the end of the day, but I found that an interesting stat as I was doing some research. Pretty cool. Yeah, they're going to take that stat this season. I would almost guarantee it. Chiefs-Vikings rematch would be cool. Cole, your content is absolute bee's knees, says Anthony. As soon as I sell more cars, I'm going to donate so you can keep it rolling. Hey, Anthony, I appreciate you, man. What kind of cars do you sell? Thanks for the kind words, man, and I appreciate you just being here, man. So, yeah, thanks for that. Will you be live reacting to games? Yes, for sure, Marky. Dogs, I appreciate you. You want to see Chiefs versus Bucks again? Oh, God, not me. I mean, here's the honest truth now. The Bucks are done. They ain't going back to the Super Bowl, not for a little while. If the Bucks and Chiefs played in the Super Bowl this year, it's a wrap. But, yeah, it was a couple. I mean, there's a couple things here in that game. Like, Tom Brady was clinical. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and then the Chiefs' makeshift O-line was abysmal, and the Bucks D-line 8, man. I mean, that was just atrocious. Yo, Tom with the 2. Ever have a Chiefs football Halloween costume? I mean, geez Louise, dude. I'm 32, so I haven't celebrated Halloween in a long time. I'm trying to think, though. I'm sure I dressed up as a Chiefs player when I was younger. I would almost guarantee it. When I was growing up, I had a Jamal Charles jersey, I had a Christian Okoye jersey, I had a Priest Holmes jersey, DT jersey. I'm sure I wore some of those for sure, man. Hey, Reed, thanks for the sub, man. You got a Broncos logo, so I'm assuming you're a Broncos fan. But I'm glad that you're finding the content entertaining, even as a Broncos fan, dude. Oh, it's all good, Danny. What did you say? Cole's the bee's knees and the cat's pajamas? I don't even know what that means. I know, I've gone 30 minutes over. We still rolling. I'm about to get off. Yeah, it was definitely brutal, man. I was depressed for not literally depressed, because I don't want to make light of depression and those who actually go through that. But I was in a funk for 2 to 3 days, dude. Thanks, Pick 6. I'm glad you enjoy the live streams, man. When I was a kid, Terry Bradshaw jerseys were popular. Yeah. Terry Bradshaw. What a dog. Will the Chiefs score 50 points in a game this year? Chiefs versus Lions. It'll be 50-something to 50-something. How was the Eagles Tears milk? It was good, man. Still got the bottle right here. You still have your 19 Montana jersey from when you were 10? That's freaking dope, dude. Yeah, the Eagles Tears milk was great. Dardo, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Next live stream is Friday, Marky, about noon. We're going to stream early on Friday because me and Danny are getting away for our 10-year anniversary. Justin Ross making the roster? I mean, right now, I don't know. I need to see more. I need to see how he does when the pads come on in preseason. But I have him right there on the fringe, right on the outside. Yeah, that milk definitely trolled him. Jalen Hurts have a noodle arm? Nah, dude, he was one of the... I just saw a stat today. He was one of the most effective deep passers in the league last year. He was in the top 5. So no, not a noodle arm, but he was dealing with a shoulder injury as well. He was dealing with the shoulder injury that kind of threw him off. I did not see the Royals dub over the Tigers today, but I like saw that they won, but I didn't watch it. But that's dope, yeah. They won 2 days ago as well, right? What happened with Little Man Reek? I don't know yet. Alleged assault on some guy, but we don't really know any details yet. Dardo said, when I see your videos, I love them and they make me inspired to be a YouTuber. Oh, that's dope, man. I mean, there's not like, as far as making YouTube content, it's just a grind. Like you research the content, you study editing and coloring and like all that stuff, and then you've got to get good on camera. Not saying I'm not the best on camera, but you get better over time, and yeah, you just got to grind, man. One video at a time and just keep going. Yeah, Thomas, I talked about that at the beginning for a while, the missing submarine. Yep. I'm assuming there's no update. Yeah, I'm assuming there's no update, but I know that they're missing. Yeah, I know that they're missing, and like that submarine is crazy to do with the controller. Like, it's a crazy ordeal. They've still got, in theory, as long as like everything's still operating in the little submarine, it's like a submersible or whatever it's called. They still got oxygen left, but not much. You think we could cut Justin? You must mean, do you think we could cut Justin Watson and add Ross to the roster? Yeah, I mean, that is certainly a possibility. They just signed him to a 2-year deal, but like his dead cap is not bone crushing. Like it's like $1 million, maybe 1.2. So it could happen. Yeah, $250K, man. Isn't that nuts, that little submarine? Yeah, it's nuts. When you made the Jamar Chase, Pat who, Kadarius Toney, Pat Mahomes, that's all I watched that day. Oh my gosh. I got it here somewhere still. It's right here.
Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Pat who? Pat Mahomes.
Oh man, it's so good, dude. I love that so much. Dardo, thanks for the sub, man. They're piling with the Mad Cats. Exactly, dude. You think CH will be gone? Not this season. I don't think so, no. Not unless they sign another running back and they trade him for somebody. If we had our current Chiefs roster, but instead of Andy Reid, we had Marty Schottenheimer, would we still be a Super Bowl contender? Dude, I mean, much respect to Marty. But, dude, I mean, Andy Reid is a big part of the Chiefs' success. It's tough to say. I would like to say no, but I don't want to be disrespectful to Marty with that answer. But, dude, I think Andy Reid's a big part of the success. The culture he's built here, the scheme that he runs, the offensive-minded genius that he is. Heck yeah, Dardo. All good, man. Chant Cowboys suck? Why? That's funny. Had my wife rolling over that short, dude. That short's so funny, dude. It's so simple. Pat who? Pat Mahomes. It's just a perfect use of the viral meme from Kadarius Toney. Bridgardo. Thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoy the content, dude. Let's go. Funniest thing is Joe Burrow called Patrick Mahomes the best of this era. Yeah, he did. That's why. Pat who? Living in Delaware, there were so many Eagles fans very upset that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Yeah, people at my work were giving me a side eye. That's awesome. You're the only Chiefs fan there, Marky? Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Marty. That's what I'm saying. Like, no disrespect to him. Yeah, no disrespect to Marty. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. It's a different era of how you coach as well. You like that, Ari? Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Yeah, very true, K. Wayne. Very, very true. How much could a signed hat from Kadarius go for? I don't know. A couple $100, maybe? Maybe more? Who do you have getting more yards from scrimmage, Toney or MVS? I think Toney. Yeah, I think Toney is 1,000+ yards from scrimmage when healthy, but dude, MVS wasn't far off from 1,000 yards either last season. He just had a few misconnects with Pat. Pat who? Dude, one more time.
Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Pat who? Pat Mahomes. Pat who? Pat Mahomes.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm going to have that video as a Be Right Back video this season and just leave it on repeat. I'm going to have it as like a 2-minute Be Right Back video. Dude, I got to get off. It's 10:30. We've been live for 2.5 hours. But hey, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Tuesday night's my favorite night to hang out with you guys. We'll be dropping a YouTube short tomorrow and every day. But I'm going to try to work on a daily. If there's not enough news to drop a daily tomorrow, I'll drop it on Thursday. But Tom Grassi is in town on Thursday, so I'd love to drop it before he gets in town because I want to link up with him on Thursday. And maybe we'll make some content out of that too. We will definitely see. But guys, thanks for all the likes, the comments, for just asking, engaging comments, talk. I love hanging out with you guys and talking. So thanks for putting up with me for 2.5 hours. I mean, you guys are legendary for that. But yeah, thanks for all the support. I was trying to think if there's anything else to add. I don't think so. My brain's a little fried. But yeah, thanks for the support as always, guys. The memberships, the gifted, the donuts, like all that stuff, all the comments, the new subs. Appreciate you guys. You make what I do worth it and a lot of fun, man. And until next time, let's go. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Let's freaking go.
How about the
I don't want to say nothing nice about the Jags.